One. Welcome back to D&D. Good job, John. Welcome back to D&D, everyone. Last we left off, and by everyone I mean me. Welcome back. I'm so sorry, DT. Last week y'all fought a swamp monster, and then
Why are you apologizing to DT?
because he had the worst guy watched it. He couldn't see anything. He couldn't see anything the whole combat, which was like an hour long. It was really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
Go
back and watch last week's
Much
episode.
longer than
It
an
was
hour.
fun.
I tried to. I couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
I got like halfway through it. I was like, I was here. I'm not gonna watch it again.
Y'all managed to fight your slaver's den and murder a lot of people, 2 spiders, a bunch of dogs. You managed to get 3 slaves out and a tiny dragon thing, as well as getting a sack of some assorted loots and papers.
Really just came here, killed a bunch of dogs, guys.
You killed some people.
Uh,
Yeah, we killed
How
how are there
armored
5
guy.
dead people right now?
The arm is in the is at the camp still, and that guy in full plate is dead, just sunk into the soot, like, or into the water, just dead there. There's some
Good.
bodies that are floating away. It's gonna attract alligators. We'll deal with that.
Are we watching this place like burn down from?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, we haven't fully like we're still carrying the body out of you.
Yeah. It basically,
So-
Zane started dragging Grog out with Aru, and then y'all went back in to get some slaves and free some slaves and get some people, and y'all left with that weird dragon thing. Got some slaves, and y'all scooped up some stuff from this far right house into a sack and just carried it off. And we kind of pick up like 50 yards away from this camp as Star is probably trying to resuscitate Grog.
Yeah, can I get an aid? Someone.
Yeah.
Can I get a nurse?
Can I aid him from the
Is
dead?
your nursing good? Are you good at medicine, Mork?
I'm
Okay.
fairly well.
Yeah, I got a +5, so I'm good.
Oh, I only have a +4.
Oh!
I crit it.
27.
Grog is so fine. He's also healthy.
Yeah, roll me damage. Roll me double dice on it. Why not?
I believe it's D8 plus something, but it's been a little
Isn't
bit.
it D8 +5?
Isn't it D8 plus 20?
It wasn't that one.
D
But good try.
100?
Yeah, it doesn't every time you just use this, it fully heals you every time.
Yeah.
And grants you a
Sounds about
wish.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
48. Okay,
2 wishes.
So what is it normally?
2D8.
Oh!
hey, that's a lot of your hit
Oh,
points.
it's such a terrible roll.
Hey, that would have been 4 without the extra 2.
And you are
Oh,
dying
what a
1 or wounded
choosy-
1.
No. I believe this clears.
It's max. Once you are at max health again, is when it removes the wounded condition.
No, I remove the wounded condition when I do treat wounds.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
You got the
Yeah, it's
feed
in
or
the
something,
name.
don't you?
Well, no, because it's literally treating wounds.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called treat wounds.
You treat mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another. No, that's not what.
I thought you rolled the same thing. I got so excited.
Well, I can only do it once per person per hour. Well, it takes 10 minutes, so the next 10 minutes is gonna be. Next one's gonna be Levias and then myself.
Oh, I'm fine.
Not Levias, Morik. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Morik. Myself. I failed myself, and then Jerry.
You already
Alright.
did me the first day, right? Or did you know you cured wounds on me?
Yep. So
Right,
this all
but
together,
you'll
this is
help.
taking
Yeah,
place over a little bit past an hour, about 40,
Mhm.
45 minutes has gone by.
Well,
As
no,
this-
this is 10, 20, 30. This is 40 minutes.
Yeah, about
Well,
45
while
minutes.
they're
Like I said,
healing-
it's just dragging them away from the site. Like,
I thought you
we're-
said over an hour.
no.
That's in like.
No. It's like 45 minutes from the time like y'all start coming back. He's dragged him away.
Thank
resuscitates
you.
Grog, comes and catches everybody back up.
Yeah,
Um,
fuck me.
You still got 10 health
I
back.
get four dice, and I
Don't
get
die next time, Grog. And then you'll
Hey,
be okay.
hey,
fucking
guess
don't
what?
miss
Guess
the
what?
three shocking grasps.
I am at myself 2 HP. Fuck off.
Stealth better. Stealth better. That's all.
I'm not mad at you, Zane. I'm mad at the dice.
You
Okay.
don't know that he used shocking grasp. That he didn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Clayton knows. Clayton
does
knows
know.
that he is.
Ox,
That he failed miserably.
Well, hold on.
Clayton's mitigating, and
universe,
I'm
we-
upset about it.
In universe, he didn't prepare it, so the spell wouldn't go off.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why it never casted, because he didn't prepare
Yeah.
it, and he kept
Alright,
just
cool.
trying to cast a spell. That he's like, wait, what's the last part? Fuck it, I'll wing it.
Can I?
I'm glad that we let the man who played a paladin without ever preparing spells play a wizard. I'm glad.
Yeah, well,
That's what he wanted.
We don't control him. He's a friend.
exactly. Well, some of
So-
us are friends.
So I'm sitting off by a tree like, fuck.
Can I do my go and try
I'm
and
gonna
get
need some
the arm? Because that's still
It's a
in-
raging inferno right now, so no.
Well, I can. I wouldn't
Wait,
recommend.
can anybody treat wounds?
Like I
Do they
would
just
have
need the
done
healer's
this at the
tools?
start.
No, you
No?
have to be trained to treat wounds.
Oh.
Don't you need a kit too?
Wait, yeah, you need the kit. I actually don't know.
It
if
would
you
be
need to
very
trained.
unsmart to try right now.
Fair enough.
Hold on.
I
Let me
don't. Yeah,
check
you
real
don't. You
quick.
just need healer's tools.
I don't want you fucking on my set.
So aren't there like 3 other people that are trained? Like you aren't? Isn't Levias trained to treat wounds? Is
I'm
it-
trained in
No,
medicine.
you do have to be trained in medicine to treat wounds.
Okay, well Levias is trained. What's his
Alright.
name is trained. Mork is as well. Right?
Yeah.
T3 medium proficiency, I think.
But
A medicine
only one person. The cooldown of the once per hour isn't for
It's not
me
per
training
person.
him.
It's okay. It's
no,
just
it's for the
you-
action.
Treat
Yeah.
wounds action. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys find a nice little dry spot to watch this place burn. As Grog comes back up, you have 3, basically 1 teenager and 2 children and a dragon
Oh.
thing.
Now, when you say dragon thing, is it like, does it look humanoid? Does it have legs and arms and a head, or is
No,
it
it's
like
in a
on all
cage.
fours with
You said
like
there was a
okay,
woman.
Like pseudo
Yep.
dragon style.
okay? So it's in a cage. It's tiny. It's not like a dragon. Like it's not a scaly person.
No.
Like a whelpling.
Okay. Can I make an arcane check? Or
You can.
or whichever would be better, arcane or
Nature.
academia.
Nature.
Nature would be better.
Or academia.
I'll do academia.
Can I assist with a nature?
Oh, well, I rolled it already.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's blue. It's probably a demon.
What do you roll for? Oh, you rolled academia.
You just don't know.
My
don't recall.
academia.
That's fair.
Would I be able to roll a forest lore to see if it's native to the area?
Oh, we're not in a forest, are we?
Fuck, we're in a swamp. My bad.
Is it native
Did-
to the forest?
Yeah, you could roll. Yeah, you could roll a forest lore to see if it's native to the forest.
Did
It's
Star,
not. It's definitely not from the forest.
did Star grab the hand, or no?
No, it's burning in there somewhere.
That's
it's in
fine,
the
yeah.
water, just somewhere in there.
I'm gonna go back and look at that hand.
Yeah, I tried. Ox said
Later.
it would be a smart thing to do.
Hmm.
You need to wait a little bit.
Alright,
You
not
can
right
you
now.
can risk some damage for it.
It risked some
Nah.
damage. Get off the phone, Logan.
I'm good.
Yes, one of the children is a woman. She ages rapidly in front of you. I messed that up. You have one
One
Uh,
child-sized woman.
one child-sized woman. Yeah,
One
she definitely has some
woman-sized
stunted
child.
growth.
She's a halfling. She's a halfling woman.
All right, and if you hurt,
The kind of teenager kind of looks down and goes, a little burned up, but I think I'm okay.
All right.
As the other two just kind of shake their head like, no, I think we're okay. Yeah. And the older lady just, yeah, I'm all right, minus the that. She like points to the fire. She goes, how are we gonna get out of here?
Oh, you've
We
got a
have
man
a-
with a boat nearby.
Do we have a man with a boat nearby?
Hopefully, it didn't leave.
Well, we did
We
pay
still
him
have
for his
bus-
service.
We still have business here. I wouldn't mind him taking these guys back. And coming to get us after we find Nathaniel.
He should answer for his crimes.
That's what I.
You're breaking up.
Who is?
I was too far away.
Okay.
Sounds like a good idea, so we don't overload the boat too.
Let's go try and find Zeke if we can.
You know where he is. He's there. Oh, well, that seems to have gone all right. Well, good on you, and you brought guests.
It's not over. If you guys have pointed to the group, all right. With it, could you take these poor folk home?
We'll give you extra if you come back to pick us up.
Yeah, all right.
Or you could do it out of the goodness of your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, slaves and such.
You weren't friends with these slavers, were you?
No,
Did you like them?
never met him. How can I like somebody I never met?
Okay.
You folk, I like the former slaves. Are any of you from the town, Pharaoh? Or
All of them shake their head no.
where are you all
Um,
from?
The human boy, you can see he's kind of got some protruding tusks as kind of around the eyes. He has like a little bit greener skin. He's a half orc, or like maybe a 10th orc. I'll pull you guys back over here.
10th orc.
What about the 11th or?
I'm from the tribes north of Faro Marsh. Got captured in a hunting party and been there for a couple weeks now.
You're north of Fair March. Do you know the area at all?
Somewhat north. The North March we go into, but I mean honestly, there's plenty of hunting in the plains and the mountains up north. That's where we spend most of our time.
How good are you with the weapon?
Not bad. Use a lot of spears and short bows. Used crossbow once or twice, but do a lot of hunting and tracking.
Want to come with us for revenge?
That I can do. I'm obviously a little malnourished, but
I hand him a ration, or hand him some of my ration.
Yeah, okay. You hand him a ration, he can gnaw on that throughout the week. He goes, revenge sounds good. I'm in.
Did we pull any of the bodies out of the wreckage at all, or are they all just like floating in the water?
They're all just floating right now.
Yeah, I
Is
think we
there-
just let the bodies hit the floor.
So we could. Is there? How bad is the fire? Like, could we go back in and?
It's pretty bad.
grab
It's gonna
one of
take a
them?
couple hours to die down. You could grab one as they like. Some of them are floating by, but it's gonna take a couple hours to die.
I just
down.
want to like grab a body and just give him some like weapons and stuff. Get him like a sword or something, whatever they had.
Oh, Jerry has a shield, right? What kind of shield?
Hold on, let me check my character.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Kinda, if they want, they can
I
borrow
might have
my
gotten
short
rid of
sword.
it. No, yeah, I
Fox,
got
do we
rid
see
of
the
it.
heavy armor guy floating by? Or are you
No,
still in the thick of the fire?
he's heavily armored in water. He's not floating at all.
Oh, I thought you said he was floating last.
No, it said he's sunk to the bottom.
2 bulk worth of stuff from slavers. Okay, that's a lot of shit.
Oh,
Is there enough? Is there enough room in Zeke's boat that I could put that on? That I could
Yeah,
put
the
just the
bulk?
2
Yeah,
bulk with him. Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I'm just gonna leave the bag of shit that we got from them. With him. That way, that's not with me. All I have is a crossbow, and you know.
Okay.
So I Can you use a crossbow?
Used one once or twice.
Landed my bolts and my
Prefer
crossbow.
do a lot of spear hunting, but I can use it.
19 bolts and a hand crossbow.
And you can borrow
Do
my
you need a
sword.
dagger?
Much appreciated. You're awfully kind. I guess you don't have much liking for slavers either.
Yeah, not particularly.
Well, good. Well, I tell you what, if we can get me revenge, I can take us to the northern tribe and see if I can get you into some of our hunting land.
That could be fun.
We appreciate the connection. We do have business to attend to after this. This is
No
our
problem
time,
at all.
our downtime.
My tribe won't be the most pleased to see me back. In their eyes, probably ought to have done the funeral pyre, but you never know.
Now, before we go too far, and it's a little bit rude we didn't do this earlier, exactly what's your name, lad?
Tog.
Tug.
Tog.
Star.
Pleasure to meet y'all. Well, like I said, this is a little out of my element. You'll have to kind of lead the way. I'm a pretty good tracker, good shot. Can hold my own against some of the beasts, but this area is we don't prefer the traveling in this place. So I'll help with what I can. If we get into a fight, I'll happily jump in.
If Levias or Morik want to start checking things out, that'd be okay. But I need a rest as I start to sit down.
Yeah, it's still dark, so I'm gonna struggle a little bit.
Should we wait or should we track Nathaniel?
You rest for the night, and then we go out as soon as we can. As soon as we can.
Tog goes, I'll get a fire going as the girl and the woman get into the boat
I just like
as he goes.
point at the flaming wreckage. Kind of
Yes.
get a
I
fire
was
going.
gonna get one going, not gonna make one. I'm just gonna go over and get some wood.
Does the woman look like she's the child's mom? Like, is the child staying? Okay. How old's the woman, Ox? Are we talking like my age or like 40s?
Probably
Like-
inner,
How old's the
close to
child?
50. The child's like
Oh, nice.
like 9, 10.
Okay.
Mm.
Where are you two from?
Well, the girl goes, I'm not sure. I got taken from my farm. I think I lived near Stell.
Okay. And you, ma'am?
Stall Fox.
Where?
Stall Fox, north of this barony.
Star
Oh.
Fox.
We
Okay.
talked about it before.
Yeah.
It's the place that allows slaves.
It's off the map.
Okay. Okay.
Trelise is the town I'm from, specific.
Were
How
you a
much?
slave there and traded?
Say, in a sense, yes. That's probably the easiest way to put it. I wasn't treated poorly, but, well, I worked for, I guess, a brewery, you could call it, and, well, one thing led to another, and the business started going under, so they began selling assets.
Insider trading.
Risen stayed with Jade, right?
Yep.
How does anyone remember how much a room in the inn was? 3 copper, 2 copper, do you remember?
Not exactly, but I'm sure gold or two will cover them well and truly and get them fed and clothed and looked after fairly well.
Alright.
It goes, I can pay me the money, I'll give them the change, get them on their way.
Yep.
How long y'all thinking staying out here?
Depends on how far we've got to chase this bastard.
Well,
Pretty
it's gonna take a full day for you to get back.
If we don't find him in 2-3 days, then the trails will surely have gone too cold.
I'll take them in, I'll get them set up, and I'll start heading my way back the next day.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna toss him a gold.
Oh, okay. So 2 gold
I
then?
think.
I
gave him a gold.
I gave him a gold too. I was going to give him a gold.
I probably have the most money in the party.
How much do you have?
15
He's been doing
now.
a lot of trading.
Yeah, well, I got 15 as well. 15, 1,
Yeah,
1.
but you don't
Spend any of it.
I know.
Well, hold on. No, actually, I have 15 gold. And six. Got about 16.
I'm gonna stay here with y'all tonight. We spent the whole day rowing. I'm gonna rest here. These people
fine.
need to get some food on their bellies, and then we'll start heading back in the morning.
I break that up, that ration up between
Okay, gotcha.
a lot.
Gotcha.
I had 60s of ration left on that.
Meanwhile, from Levias's cage that he's been holding, there's just
I snap off some of my rations and feed it to it.
Hey, Jerry,
Yeah.
you speak Draconic?
Mm,
You seem to be a learned man.
no.
Anybody else?
No, I thought it was a dead language.
Yeah, not me, just common and halfling. And a
There's
little
still some
smattering of gnome.
Dragonborn around.
Can I try and pet it? Like, how big is the cage itself?
It's probably like this, but it's about the size of like a medium breed dog, like a beagle, basically. At this
So I
point.
could try and pet it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's in a pretty large hanging cage, as its tail is like tied to the top of the cage.
Mm. I'd like
Handle
to
animal.
use a piece of meat as well.
Okay, handle animal. I'll give you a bonus
I
on
don't
that.
think that's a skill.
Nature.
$20.
Yeah, as you do, while it's still pretty hesitant, as you get closer, as it just, like takes it and starts kind of eating it, as you're able to there, as you kind of pet it, as it kind of scratch its scales a little bit. Some of its scales looks like they've been plucked. As you
I'm
kind
able
of
to try and cut the tail while I'm
Yeah.
like cut the rope from tail.
As you kind of cut it, it has this barbed stinger on the end of its tail.
Mhm.
And now that you can kind of get a better look at it, this like black liquid has been like seeping onto its back, and the tail is just kind of oozing with this ichor.
Does anybody know what this is? What can I roll for that?
Wow.
It would be nature, but you know it's not from the forest. That's
Nature
where your
for
expertise ends. Nature.
I'll do nature.
Would my one carry over, or would I have to re-roll for that?
No, that's for your handle animal. It is a small wormling wyvern.
Oh.
Oh, I thought this was for the ichor.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a wyvern.
Oh,
wyvern.
I thought you were. I misinterpreted what was said. I think I was looking at something. I thought you were saying like it looked wounded and had like ichor.
No, it's basically its tail has been dripping the poison because it's been held. It's probably been milked, effectively from its stinger for vials of wyvern poison.
Yeah.
Super deadly. Even from a young one, still super deadly. Very, very potent poisons. Yeah, like on contact, it will make you nauseous. Like touching your skin and it being absorbed, like penetrating or ingesting, it could very easily kill a man, even if this is weaker than an older one. But the black stuff on its back is like dried like poison it's been seeping from its hanging tail.
Wyvern ichor. I hear dwarves like making an ale out of it.
First I've heard of that.
They're a bit better with the poisons. They get a little bit risky.
Its tail does look kind of mangled and broken. It's probably been spinning in that cage. Just FYI.
Well, did we want to release the beast? Last thing you want to do is keep it in captivity this entire time.
Do we know if it would survive out here, or if it would try and leave?
It'd probably do quite well out here. It's the rest of the local ecology that would have a problem.
That is
Especially
my
once it got bigger.
concern. I'd hate to see this thing begin tormenting the people of Pharaoh.
Well, more than likely, if it got big enough, it'd start snatching people out of their boats. Just got to be honest. Right now, it's not much threat to people, but once it got older, if it attacked anybody, they're definitely going to come try to kill it.
I bet you I know someone who'd pay 20 gold for this.
Ah!
Wyverns are quite like dragons,
Are they not
or beasts.
related to dragons, though?
In a loose sense.
They are a large
in the
dragon
same way.
kind.
In the same way
Listen.
that humans are related to chimpanzees.
All I'm trying to say is that there's a man who's offering 20 gold for a dragon. And if someone's offering that much, I don't think they know what a dragon is. So I think we could probably pass this off and make a couple extra bucks off of it.
What I meant to say was, well, you were interested in training your own companion, Grog.
I suppose I could try.
Tog says, in a worst case scenario, if you don't want to sell it to some collector, there's plenty of room in the mountains north of my tribe. We could potentially even train it. If we can find it a mate once it gets older, well, that'd be a mighty beast indeed.
So
Just
what
saying.
you're saying is
uh,
you know how to train a dragon.
I'm saying my people would certainly try, and
I got a job.
some of our beast masters would probably pay you what they could for this thing.
I have a question for you then.
Also, yeah, go ahead.
How do you train your dragon?
Well, much like any other beast, if it doesn't have the intelligence
So much.
more than most others, it's just by looking at its eyes, it probably has similar intelligence to that of a dog.
Can you
It's
write?
been it's been a little bit of a time. Can I make another medicine check
Yeah,
for
that's
myself?
fine.
Are you a writer, orc friend? Could you
I
write?
know
You know how to write? So you could write a book. If you were to write a book about this creature and how to train it, what would you call it?
How to train the demon sky beasts of the mountains,
You're no fun.
To be fair, if you
Um,
really wanted to,
or how to train your wyvern. One of the two.
if the swamp wanted a guardian, that would be a pretty good one later on.
I'll
don't think
hold on. I'd prefer to hold on to it. Again, like Star said, see if I can teach it a thing or two. Maybe, I mean, you've already trained a bear. I'd appreciate if you could help me
Of course.
with taming this. I mean, I'll
By the
just
way,
get-
the bulk of the cage and the dragon's about 3 bulk, just so you're aware.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
And it because it's going to be in the cage, it's subject to AOE attacks, just so you're aware. So
That's
if you get hit
what
by
size
it,
is
it
it?
gets
Is
hit
it
by it.
tiny or small?
It is small sized.
It
Like I
can
said,
attack out of the crate, right?
Its tail is free now, so yes, it can.
Well,
As it's
How-
kind of just chewing on that dried meat still. Just
Hold on, Grog. Does it? I'm gonna want to try and find a decent sized branch.
Yeah.
See if there's anything like maybe.
there's a lot of wood drifting. It's very easy to find.
Maybe like something, 2 foot long and like.
Oh, like a
Thick.
falcon's perch, kind of? Is that what you're thinking?
No, more like a pole to hang that on, so it's
that
not
was what
directly
I
on
was
his
thinking
back.
too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
I have a javelin. Could I use one of those?
Yeah, that would be a thing.
And then maybe like some rope and like tie
Tie
it.
it.
the
Yeah.
javelin is probably too flimsy. This thing is still pretty heavy. You
Two
probably would
javelins.
need like a. That's fair.
Yeah, 2 javelins.
to
The problem with javelins is I'm still thinking they're just too short. Like Grog would probably have to carry like
Javelin-
a log.
A
He's a-
javelin's a good, at least a foot and a half.
Okay.
Why don't
Yeah, I can
Proper
entertain
javelin.
the idea. Yeah,
for a
okay,
full-size
yeah, that's fine. Make me a craft check higher than 8. If you don't, you're gonna damage the cage.
I'll aid.
Okay, that's the aid.
Ah.
Grog, easy enough to do.
you kind of bind it, you kind of stick them and set them into your backpack using some ropes and otherwise, so it kind of hangs up like here, so it's a little ways out of the way of you. That way, if you're walking through the water, it's not going to drown. It's not like at your hip. And if it strikes at you, it's probably far enough away. Its tail is pretty mangled. It can't like do full extensions right now. So
No one in the group wears a helmet. Damn it.
Am I able to like try and make a splint or something to put on the
yeah,
side
for
of
the
the
tail,
Yeah.
absolutely. Roll me a medicine check. You have craft skill, right? You're trained in it.
No, I'm not.
Okay, somebody else roll me a craft check. You're teaching them what to do.
I'll roll it, unless anyone else can craft.
Seems like everyone's.
I can aid you if
I'm
you
not
can
great at
craft. I'm trained in
crafting.
it.
Okay.
I'm not trained.
This thing's a little more complicated than
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I got
rocks on a
tools.
stick.
I
This
got
is
tools.
two
There's
bits of
my
fucking
my aid.
wood and fucking a bit of rope or
Plus
something around.
+1 to your. Yep. It's more about making sure that it's set properly.
Yeah, fair enough. So
Like,
that'll be a 19.
Well, it's aiding the crafting
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah.
You're going to set it. They're making the splint. So Levias, make me the splint, please.
Same thing.
That's with the +1, right?
No, that's
Or without?
19.
19.
Okay, 19, easy enough to do. You guys set the tail. It's not going to be able to strike, as it is, but it's set. It'll probably heal mostly perfectly as long as no other damage comes to it.
Yeah.
It'll probably still have like a small kink in it, but as a whole,
You've
should be good.
got a kink. You've got a kink. Don't forget to put a finger in the stink.
Okay.
Gross.
That's not what I expected to hear from DT.
Yeah, American Dad song. Roger sings it.
You're from Australia.
anything else you guys want to do tonight in particular? Once it dies down, are you guys going to go back and try to find that arm?
If possible, I'd like to kind of plant it somewhere, maybe as a warning.
Okay.
See if it grows a new animal.
Why don't we do this?
How much can you recover?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you guys want to do it now, or do you want to wait until it like in the morning when you can see a good bit better?
Yeah,
and
that'd be better. I can't see.
Well, I mean, the ones of us
What
who
are you-
have dark
what are you
vision
trying to
go at
recover?
night.
just
Just
whatever
stuff?
they can.
Who has dark vision?
I do.
It's more if you
the whole thing
spend
on
the
fire.
night. If you spend the night doing this, you're not gonna rest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ground to cover.
What are we? I think we kind of need the spells.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
That's why I'm like, are you guys just gonna wait for dawn and then you're all gonna search, or what's kind of the plan here? So I'm trying to understand.
I think we should rest until dawn and then I'll search.
Okay.
That way we have extra eyes. Especially with Levias being one of our best like spotters, I think we definitely need to wait until morning.
Yeah.
All right, y'all sleep through the night. You get.
Wait, I want to do something. Are we taking watches, right, guys?
Yep, that's the plan.
Probably. Yeah.
So are we?
Could I apply first aid again during my watch?
Yeah, that's fine to everybody, or anyone who needs it.
Yeah. I think it's just
Well,
me.
can't
and
you
Grog.
just do a thing that's
No.
Spend a slot?
No.
No?
Okay, never mind. I was thinking of something else. I thought that there was something you could do while resting specifically. But
Like a
never mind.
camping action.
Yeah, like. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll medicine, one for myself and then one for Grog.
I'll probably take the first watch
One for myself.
Oh, nice.
just for a bit more light because of the burning fire before it dies down.
Thank God. I'm full health. Okay.
Now roll
Roll.
2 1s. 2 1s. Come on, give it to
No,
me.
I got a 12 for you.
15. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Oh, so you can't even heal me. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he can
You
do
got-
it again, because the watches are typically about 2 hours, hour and a half, so he can
Okay.
do it again.
fuck.
I
Let's do it
ate
in the
him.
morning before we
Oh,
leave.
I
It's
won't
only
do
10
it.
minutes.
That would only give me a +1.
So I
Um,
get what?
So you
It's
get
like 2, right? It's
2
so
plus
fucking-
level or 2 times level.
Yeah,
so
he can.
it'd be
It's only 10 minutes, so before we leave tomorrow, he can do
Yep.
it again.
Yeah, I'll do
or
one
y'all
more.
can hang back while everyone else
Yep.
is looking. All right.
And
Okay, you guys all wake up. Zeke
Hold
is
on,
the
I just
first
I
one.
wanted to do
okay.
on my watch. I wanted to
God.
use detect magic on the wyvern because I've never seen a wyvern before.
Okay.
I want to see if it's magical.
As
Oh,
you
yeah.
cast detect.
I wanted to try and do a little bit of bonding, like just feed it. I guess
During your watch?
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So Jerry, roll me you're just casting detect magic.
Just the thing, yeah.
So wyverns are non-innately magical. So that would mean that they're a natural creature like any bear or otherwise. Now they
So-
have some very unique qualities,
So no magic on it.
but there's nothing innately magical.
Perfect.
No. If you cast detect poison, there's a lot of poison. There's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
fair.
it.
That's fair. Okay.
All right. Roll me a handle animal, Grog.
I'll assist.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 20. Okay, with a nat 20. Yeah. So
Focus of- well,
you,
I have a -1. Yes.
as it seems
Yeah,
just really
wisdom.
tired. It's probably have been tortured and otherwise for kind of the poison that it has to. It's been kept barely alive just so it can produce that. You're able to kind of like you open up the cage and kind of pet it a little bit. It kind of walks out onto your arm a little bit. You can see now that some of its wings are a little frayed. They probably kind of damage them to make sure that it can't fly away.
clipped its
Being
wings.
able to get a closer look as it can kind of spread out. They'll heal. There's nothing damaged or broken about them, but the actual webbing is frayed. But yeah, it kind of walks around. You know, you can pet it, you feed it. It seems pretty playful. Like if you pull out food, like it'll
Oh,
like try
yeah.
to jump and try to get it.
Yeah,
And then
sort of
yeah.
clay bird it for him.
yeah, you toss it as it's gonna
Frisbee.
jump up and catch it. With its long neck, just kind of extends like a snake, just grabs it and then it kind of chews on it. As your watch comes to the end, as you're able to easily move it. It doesn't seem to be resisting going back into the cage. As you kind of lock it up once again.
I totally want to see Grog play wrestle that wyvern.
I totally want to see Grog flying on a fucking wyvern hitting people with a giant club.
That's a gun.
I just like that. In my inventory, I did just write down flyer from a guy asking to buy a dragon, and then in the notes it says he will buy it for 20 gold.
Yeah, basically, if you kept rolling ones and it kept biting and attacking you, you're like, I'm totally selling this thing. If you keep rolling like that, you're like, I can't get rid of it. It's gonna depend on how much bonding you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's basically the night. Nothing happens over the course of the night.
Do we level?
Nope.
Can I try and make a carving on my watch then?
Sure.
I want to make a carving of the swamp monster that we saw today.
You pick up a stick or just a big lump of wood, you got it. Well done. That's fine. Go ahead and roll me the crap.
This should be one higher. Don't even tell me I toss it. It's not worth me
Okay.
keeping.
Basically, you have high quality. You have high standards. You're like, nope.
I do.
Sets his own
I
personal.
like that
level.
you memorialize moments by making all these. Hopefully, you've been keeping track of them.
Well, he's throwing them away.
No,
so
I throw them
why-
away.
Well, you've had a couple of them that were good.
I think I have 2.
Yeah. See. You guys wake up into dawn. Rolling that medicine check. Unfortunately, not able to. Can I get whatever skills you guys think would be pertinent for searching? You can use perception. Really, anything you guys could argue, I'll allow. Reasonably, acrobatics, perception,
do
athletics.
To
Yeah,
go
like
have,
you're lifting stuff,
water
moving
into
stuff out of the way.
and-
Could we use thievery to try and find things hidden under wreckage?
Yeah, I'd allow it. Absolutely.
Can I use occultism to look for ghosts?
Yeah, you can. You definitely can.
Perfect.
Will you find any? Maybe.
Can I use labor to build a house and then look inside of it?
How many ghosts did I find? Ox?
John, you found no
11.
ghosts, but you found like 8 bodies.
Nice, close enough.
Okay. Roll, Grolg, you and Morik do a really good job. Levias, you're kind of spotting, like trying to remember as the fire kind of consumed everything. You had one of the closer looks to it. You and Jerry, as you guys went into it,
Do my keen eyes
trying to
kick in?
tell them about where certain things were. Grolg,
We grow because we just got fucked up down in the center. That's why we know where
Grolg,
everything.
roll me a reflex save.
Oh, I don't wanna.
As you're lifting something out, the hand falls in front of you as you move out of the way of it. As it's just like about 6 inches away from you, just doing this.
I've never been so happy, but so terrified.
As it has black ichor from the spider, it just crushed.
Come to daddy and I'll pick it up by the arm.
Yep.
I
And
wonder, when the wyvern can fly, could he carry that arm?
drop it on people.
I'm gonna use it as a fucking, what's it called?
Lance.
A lance, yeah. Just if I go past anybody, just.
No, I thought you would have used it to reach the things on the high shelves you could never reach before.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're
but
right.
then
and
then
just
they're
instantly
gone.
crush them.
Yeah. It's like, ooh, want that? Oh, fuck.
No, get that jar of jam. Okay, thank you. Just lick the jam.
Lick like the outside of the hand.
Exactly. Yep.
Don't lick the inside.
If it will go badly. Okay. Morik, as you're also kind of going through this, you do manage to find a lock trunk. Looks like from the center-ish of it. As you kind of pull that out and you're dragging, it's about 4 bulk altogether. As you're dragging it out and you drag it onto land, quickly unlock it, open it up. It's waterlogged. Was not watertight. There were some documents in there. They're completely ruined. There's some other stuff in there too, though. So, Jermaine, your your bag of things, did you go through that at all before you just gave it to him? No, you're just like, I'll deal with that later.
Exactly.
Okay. So as you open up this chest, there is a small, dull rock. It's cracked and dull and gray. But as you touch it, it shakes.
I touch it more.
Okay, as you
Oh.
touch it and grab it, you can almost feel like it's pulling itself. As you let go of it, it starts hovering around your head.
Oh. What is this?
Arcane check.
Nope. Okay.
Ion stone.
So this is an Aeon Stone. Now, looking at it, just kind of from first appearances, a lot of these have magical properties. Now, looking at how damaged it is, and just the dulled color, there's probably not anything. If it has any ability at all other than to float, it is ridiculously weak. It's been damaged. It's, whatever. But it does float around your head, and with some examination, it might have some minor magical properties, maybe. If not, hey, it's cool. It floats around your head.
What do you roll to examine?
I mean, you'd have to cast Identify on it.
Oh.
I cast Identify.
No shit. Do you have Identify?
I'm a fucking ranger.
That's why I was so confused. I was like, do you have it?
Morik,
Yeah.
do you mind if, when we're out of here, you let me have it for a few days? I might be able to repair it or maybe figure out what's wrong with it and give it back to you.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yep, just don't let it float around your head like that. It gives off bad signals.
Alright, I'll keep it in my now.
Yeah, good idea.
Tog.
Yeah.
Does your village have a shaman or anything like that?
Yeah, we do. We have a couple shamans in training, and the shamaness is currently who runs the spiritual faculties.
So your village and yourself wouldn't side with the outcasts.
No, nature, magic is part of us. we're careful. We read the signs through the birds, the how the mountain smoke, the mist coming in to know when to cast it. Sometimes the dirt beneath our feet. Scattering bones is typically, I believe, what she does to read the signs and let us know. But no, we would never. We've had conflicts with the Arcanos before. We would never side with them.
Good to know if it comes to a combat again. I believe Levias and I were both full on survival, or do I have higher survival?
Survival 5.
I'm not done with the chest, by the way.
Oh, okay, I thought you were. My bad.
There is a small vial of brown liquid that seems to, at the top, have started to grow maybe like a mold, like this dark green mold that is kind of showing at the top of it.
You said it was brown liquid?
Yeah.
All right.
And then there is also a short sword made of, most iron daggers or steel daggers have this very silver sheen to them. This one has, it's built very much the same, but the corrosion that you would expect to see is non-existent, and it's cold to the touch.
I wonder what that is.
Okay.
I think Zane figured it out immediately based off of what I said.
This was a short sword you were talking about?
But he pooped in a vial.
I mean, I'm happy. I have an arm and a dragon.
Does anybody know potions well? And I'll hold up the vial.
What is potions, Ox? Is it
I
Arcana?
do.
It's nature?
Or
I
Magic.
just don't know what it is. Is it
not
magic?
sure what this is.
Depends on its
Take a look.
field. This isn't a mad. It depends on what specific realm this is, but he could definitely, he could definitely, he could definitely make a nature. You could make an Arcana check.
Is it magic? I don't think
I'd
it
rather
tells me
wait
what
till we get
kind
back, till we out of here before we check that out.
It's
I
fine.
want to get on searching if we can.
Well, doesn't it take like a minute just to see what it is?
I don't know.
How long would it take to
It
look
would
at it?
take a good bit of time to use small properties to examine it. Like maybe an hour.
I'm assuming
play
it's
with
not the same color as the poison
No.
off the wyvern.
Star, would you want to hold on to it then? I don't really have much I could do with it.
Can you keep the detail down? I just don't feel like reading.
All I've written down is vial with brown liquid. I'm assuming Ox is just gonna know what it is.
All right, potion camp.
Yeah, and with that search, you'll also end up finding Matt's body as well.
Anything cool
where-
on there?
He's wearing a suit of half plate. He has a destroyed steel shield. It's just gone. It's been bent to the point of it's past the broken condition. It doesn't exist anymore.
Would it be able to
It's-
be repaired at
No,
all?
it's not a shield anymore. No,
Okay.
it's just he just has it, and he has
You
a
said-
long
You
sword
said half plate?
Yep.
Okay.
for a medium-sized creature. And he also has a
There's
small
difference.
satchel. As you pull that out, there is a set of about 10 throwing darts, and there's 2 vials of this black ichor in this just absolutely waterlogged sack.
Star, you wanna you want some more potions to check out later?
Sure.
I'll give you the kind
It
of looks like
100% looks
ichor
like
from
the
the wyvern. Was there any money that we found?
Maybe we could use some of that some of that poison to make an antidote too. If we can find someone who can work with the material. I know that if we're keeping this guy around, there's at least some risk that one of us might get poked.
As you go, ah, as like his tail is drooped out. It's like
Oh,
as you're
God.
like this guy as it like brushes against you, you're like, oh, okay. As the hand is like seemingly grasping for the wyvern. So you're like kind of holding it away from him. That's gonna be dangerous.
Can we take a quick bathroom break right now?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Did we find ironwood something?
I have an ironwood brooch.
Just a brooch?
Yeah, like a little necklace thingy.
Thought we had like a block or something.
No,
No.
just
So that short sword is cold iron, right?
that short sword is a cold iron short sword.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's
Out of
not
character,
magical.
what's cold iron?
It basically does
its
increase
DC
damage
is
to
a-
demons and fae, right?
Hmm?
And undead. Does it do it to undead
Not
too, or no?
increased
It
It
you break
bypasses
the
DR.
for
Okay.
them.
Well, that's practically increased damage, especially for a non-magical
Yeah,
weapon.
that's fair. Yeah, that's definitely fair.
Yeah. All right. Be right back.
I thought it made sense given the forest Okay, so we are going to be rolling tracking checks. One tracker, everyone else can aid.
Okay.
Tracking is survival, right?
Mine's higher. If you had marked them, I would say you go ahead and do it, but I think I should.
I don't think I got a hunter's prey off, and that resets
You
on
did
a long
not,
rest anyway.
unfortunately.
I guess we'll all aid Star then, right?
I'm gonna be looking for ghosts.
Well, no wait.
Ghosts.
Go-
I just realized how
Oh,
useless
ghosts!
a cult is gonna be for
I
so
don't think
long.
we even
I
need
got
to
a
aid him.
nat 20 with a 26.
Oh my god.
Make that a 20, 27.
28?
I assist.
I got you. I'll look out for
29.
ghosts.
Well,
We're finding this guy.
30.
We're finding some motherfucking ghosts.
okay.
Show us the ghost.
It's gonna work one day.
I don't
We'll
want to
fight
fight a
ghosts.
ghost. Fuck me.
Yeah, well, I knew.
I kind of
Alright.
want to find a ghost.
So, on the northeastern side, you guys managed to find kind of nearby, actually, where you guys camped. You find a set of footprints. The mud does a really good job of retaining it. Now, if they last too long, though, they probably disappear as like any rain or large tides rise. But it looks like at one point he was watching you guys, based off of the movement here, or he stopped before you camped there. And then it just leads into the swamp going north. Now the problem is there's a lot of water and there's a lot of otherwise, so it's kind of like a spread out as you guys kind of search and then hit the next dryish area in that direction, searching. So it's
I get Baloo to maintain scent?
there's just a lot of water. That's the problem. It's he can get the
His
scent.
scent.
Yeah, it's
Off the track.
yeah. Once again, the problem with the mud and water is it's going to wash a lot of that away. But yes, it can help. It's just going to be very difficult. Like if you lose dogs by going into the water, getting the scent of the swamp, this dirty water doesn't do.
Were there any boats back in the swamp that we could have salvaged?
You could salvage one. It's probably gonna take like 2 hours
Yeah,
for you guys to get it serviceable again.
I mean, I can row.
It's more about repairing it so that it doesn't sink.
Yeah, we're not worried about that at all.
Okay. You guys are able to still track him despite the relative cumbersome. Once again, he's a man leaving. Your guys are tracking him through swamps. You guys are able to do it quite easily, surprisingly, whether
Or the
through luck
best.
or whether through just kind of the knowledge of where a person's going to approach,
It's having a
or ghosts guiding you.
Definitely
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
yeah, fight a
You
fucking
guys-
will-o'-the-wisp.
But once again, it's still a very slow project to do. You guys maybe get about a mile from here, as the track continues, as you guys just keep going and going. Can I get one of you to roll me a perception check?
Before we continue on, before we go on, Jerry has a pen and paper, right?
Yep.
Uh,
He's got a ink and feather and parchment. Yeah.
can Jerry keep track of where we're going?
Yeah, the senile wizard with no idea where
AKA
he is.
sketch a map.
I think Joey's smart enough to do that. If it's serious,
His int is
and-
high enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say he can.
Okay.
Uh,
I feel like my skill in nature and survival, I could lead us back under normal circumstance. But in case things get fucky,
In case,
I'd like to have a
yeah,
backup.
yeah, yeah.
In queso.
in queso we trust.
All right, perception checks. You said from everybody.
from
No,
from
just one
from
person.
one person who aided.
I say Levi's.
I also
I
say
agree.
Levi's.
Yep.
I can
Okay.
look for ghosts.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
are
why
moving
we say
forward.
Levi's.
You get about a mile. You're pushing towards a mile and a half as you hit kind of a dry bank. Levias,
As everyone's going to continue moving forward, you notice there's a set of logs that definitely have eyeballs in the area in front of you guys.
Fireball.
You're level 1!
It doesn't matter. He can cast spells he doesn't have or prepared.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I had them. I just didn't have them prepared. Relax.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Hold up here, lads. You might not want to get too close to those big logs over there. I think they got a few pointy ends on them.
Looking where he's going, that's where you want to be.
Right. How about we try get around them?
Is it? I want to look. Is it crocs or alligators?
They are alligators.
Ah, they're bitches. I'll make a bunch of noise and splash water. Like ah!
We've got a fucking
Gonna
gator
draw
expert here.
more. They're gonna think it's like a struggling deer.
Intimidation check.
Intimidation check. Hell yeah. They're gators. They're stupid.
One of them
What's their perception?
starts leaving. Two of them start coming towards you.
Come on, everyone. He knows what he's doing. Can we all make this?
Slowly.
Can we all make an intimidation check as a group? To
You
try
guys
and-
are all gonna
Yeah.
Yeah,
scared.
all start splashing. I'm gonna hold out the arm. Just like do not come near.
What's the vices?
Oh,
Ah,
this is
we're all
very
real good at this.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Where's intimidation? Oh, there it is. Ah.
We're
Well,
real good at
the
this.
Yeah, this
Scroll's
way is
the
this is
scariest.
what happens when you
Water.
don't have any charisma-based people in your party.
Roll scary.
Okay. Okay. Two of them leave. One of them keeps coming towards you.
Oh, we can fuck one up.
Yeah, shoot at it.
Okay, roll me the attack roll.
I'm trying to get rid of it. Can I? Oh, fuck it. I'll mark it as my prey first, and then thwack thwack.
'Kay.
Then thwack thwack.
I hope you're keeping track of your arrows, by the way.
I am.
That's why you bought a bolt of them,
I have a
or
couple
a
of.
quiver of them.
Damn.
Yeah, that hits.
Why are you sorry?
All right, as you hit it, it goes underwater.
I'll actually get plus. It's
I understand.
Yeah, go DT! Woo! Oh damn. Okay, I talk shit, but you did 6 damage. So
You do add your modifier to this.
Yep.
strength or dex.
Dex, whatever you use to attack.
Oh, I thought it was strength. Oh well, +3 then.
Let's see if you're throwing it. +3. Okay, so
I
you dealt 9 damage to it as
Yeah.
it goes underwater.
I've been doing that wrong then this entire time. I always thought it was.
I'm
It's
pretty
only
sure-
with melee weapons you need a certain thing for it.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure even with thrown weapons you can use dex for damage.
Yeah, you can use either for thrown weapons.
Okay,
Um,
well that's good to know. That was,
There-
I was informed
in
originally.
Bows,
There
you
are a
have
lot
to use
more-
dex.
Yep.
Most melee weapons, unless they have like finesse, you use your dex. Or,
They're
sorry.
a lot more lenient about what ability scores you can use for damage in this
Mhm.
edition.
Yeah, it did kind of suck playing a ranger and being like, well, I kind of need both strength and dex
Yeah,
real bad, and I need them to be real big at the end there.
yeah.
Yeah, it swims underwater.
Are we currently in the water?
No, you're like on a marshy
We're on a
pond,
dry spot.
quote unquote dry.
I'm gonna wait and see if we see it come closer at all.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for it, obviously.
5 minutes pass. 10 minutes pass. 25 minutes pass.
Hold up.
30
I
minutes
feel like
pass.
after
I don't think we're
Uh,
waiting that long off.
If we're waiting at least 10 minutes, I'm making a medicine
Yeah.
check.
Okay, yeah. 10 minutes pass.
Yeah. Grog
30.
never gets healed.
30 minutes pass.
Yeah, okay, keep on going, lads.
I don't think we would have waited 30 minutes, Ox. I'd say
That's
maybe
why
15.
I was saying it out loud.
Nature, how long can they hold their breath? Fuck.
We don't know, we're off.
Hours.
Hours?
Let
Using,
me.
using your 8 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna guide, and I'm just gonna hold the arm out in front of me like a fucking detector. Yeah, a sweeper. If anything comes within.
Yeah, I perception check to see if I can spot him.
Yep, go ahead.
And because of keen eyes and because he's my prey, that'll be a +4. 29.
Yeah, you can see him laying on the water or in the water floor somehow in all this murkiness.
Yeah, kinda.
Where is he?
They-
Like waiting for us?
He
Yeah.
sees a distortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, yeah, somehow.
Is he like near the shore? Like
Kinda. You could
Okay.
probably take like a step or two and like try to grab him with the hand.
oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Is I was gonna go in, try and grab him in the face, and then drag him out.
Uh, yeah, you can point him out. I'll give you a +2 on your attack roll for knowing where he is.
Oh yeah.
No, but he is gonna try to bite you.
That's with the +2?
Yes. I'm
Damn.
not trained with the grab attack.
How dare you?
I know. Yeah, that hits me. This gator's gonna fucking kill me.
Just starts rolling in the water. Oh, I guess we'll roll initiative at this.
I'm so upset right
What are we
now.
using for initiative?
I'll
Perce-
give you guys stealth,
Perception.
give
for
you-
me.
perception. Yeah, that's fine.
From looking at the DMG, perception really is meant to be the standard.
Yeah,
or-
it's just it's under other.
Can I use athletics?
I'd say yes, considering you're trying to out grapple him, considering
Wow.
you're in his mouth as he's just death rolling you. Okay, he rolled a 6.
They also had some interesting
Yeah.
dueling rules.
Everyone else goes. So in the order though, because of the delaying in this game is, I think is the old rules, isn't it? You can just delay your turn in this.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
so
go
in,
Levias.
literally in any order.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I just unload.
As currently the wyvernling is just going in the water, out the water, in the water, out the water, in the water, out the water, in the water, out the water.
Waterboarding.
I'm just gonna try and fucking hit him again with the grab, like around
Okay,
his
you're
neck.
just gonna try to jam it into his head. I don't think that.
That wasn't me. That was
Oh,
Oh.
Levias is
DC.
shooting. Oh, okay. Levias, that misses.
I'm thinking, is there any bonuses? He doesn't get any bonus for being concealed.
Stare Dad plays Grog Boulder. Okay. He doesn't get any kind of bonuses. Yeah, you grab him. Levias, you hit him the second time.
I can't believe fucking stared at me was a
15.
thing.
As it just like jams into his underbelly as he's rolling. Go ahead, Grog. Go ahead and roll
So-
damage.
What
That
do I
does
roll
not
for
hit.
damage? I grabbed him.
It's 40-10 with the hand.
Oh, I forgot it's 40-10.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It lets go instantly. Instantly. Well, it's holding on to you as you're holding on to it. It's just it can't even let go now because it crushed its jowls, so that it's just grabbing its head as it's trying to let go of you, but it can't.
My god.
Are there
Yeah.
rules for recovering arrows?
Yeah, you get them if you hit your target.
Oh god. This thing is terrifying.
As long as they just don't go off into like if this thing would have just swam away, it's gone.
Yep.
Like,
Am
but
I
as
able
long
to
as
set
it's
up to flank
reasonable,
it
you can get it. You can just get it.
if it has
Sure.
gub?
Yeah, that's fine.
Not
Just
even
hit the-
doing 50% for breakage.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Is it dead?
Maybe. Not yet.
Okay.
Oh shit! It's not dead.
Did
No.
that hit Ox?
Holy
Yeah, that
fuck.
hits. Yeah, it's still alive.
Oh,
I
you're
only got
fucking-
like 60 HP, bro. 68 average. That misses.
And I probably used the movement to line up, right?
Light crossbow or hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Train.
What is the damage type of the grab?
Bludgeoning.
Crushing. It's blunt.
Blunt. Okay.
4. Just pulls out the hand crossbow. Sticks into him. Just... He is. He wants to leave horrendously. Please let him leave. What just happened?
Sorry, I was testing the button. That was for the hand. I'm
We're
setting.
gonna call it
button.
2 actions to grab. By the way.
Well,
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
40
Getting
10.
40 10 damage. I'm happy with that. Yeah.
It's weird and cumbersome. You have to
And
Correct.
it doesn't let go until the thing is dead most of the time. So
pretty much yeah.
by the way, Ox, just because the thing before, are you looking at the Pathfinder 2 version?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think you are, Ox.
That's why I was like,
I'm pretty sure Nethys is the only one people that have it out right now. Like the beast stats. on it.
you know what? It's a really big crocodile. It might even be a dire
Okay.
crocodile.
Okay.
It's probably
that's
a dire
fine.
crocodile.
That's fine.
All right, that's fine.
It's like 29 feet long.
This is the crocodile and the group of alligators. That's
Yeah.
why he kept on coming.
Yeah,
Mm.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Blue, go save Grog.
Okay. One
Uh,
action. Movement attack.
Right.
The hits. 5. Yeah, he's dead.
Yay.
Yeah, he had like 3 HP after the hand crossbow shot. As the bear comes up and just like hits him
I was
into
gonna
the
say.
face as he bites onto like where it next to the hand where his skull is, just starts shaking. The crocodile doesn't really move that much, but it's dead as the hand is still going. As at this point, there's a large snap as its jaw opens up so that Grog can move out. As Grog's like, give me.
Let go.
Drop it.
Let go.
Drop it.
Let go.
Drop it.
Shaking it a little bit. Eventually, it lets go.
There you go.
Sure.
I'm gonna look at my wyvern. How's he doing? Okay. You're all right, buddy. I'm gonna pull the crocodile out of the water.
Tog,
Oh, jeez, that hurt.
you know how to prep croc?
Uh,
Oh, it's
yeah.
Tog.
Somewhat.
Oh, Tog. Okay.
You mind doing this while we continue on? You seem like a
Yeah.
strong lad.
I can try to catch up. Grog, help me get him out of the water.
That's what I'm doing. I'm pulling the arm, which is pulling
Trying
the
to get the
crocodile.
hand to let go, but also towards the beach. As he comes over, grabs the tail, and pulls up, he goes, if you get a little too far ahead, how am I going to catch up?
I could stay behind with him for a little while. I'm pretty beat up.
If another one comes in the water, we're going to be in trouble.
That's right, you did get hit. Fuck.
I can offer
Catch
protection.
up with them. Catch up with them.
Let's take 10. I'm gonna do another medicine.
Well, you did one before the water.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying take 10 and then do another one.
Right? He can only do it every hour.
We waited another 40 minutes.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah,
So,
10.
take 20.
Yeah, that's fair. As he is going
Oh,
to.
got it. There we go. Healing you.
Finally.
If
Now
we're digging
feel me for,
20,
like-
can I play with dirt?
Ah!
'Cause I
Thank
forgot
you.
to play with dirt.
Yeah, you can play with mud.
Oh, that's fair. Play with mud.
Getting more experience with mud. Oh, thank you, Star. Nice to not get
What are you
hit
doing?
there,
You making
but-
the volcano again?
No. This time I found the secret. I had a dream. I'm gonna make mud pies.
Mm-hmm.
hmm and then I'm gonna make a little mud plate for the mud pies,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cut them up into little pie slices and see
Yep.
what they say on the inside.
Okay. You cut them up.
Yep.
One
Say
of them
fuck you.
smells. One of them smells like cherries.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
fuck.
don't know what that means. I'm gonna eat it. I don't know.
It
Ow.
tastes like cherries minus the grit.
Oh my god! I made cherry pie.
We're just watching Jerry eat fucking.
Grog, come here. Grog, come here. Come here. No, I promise. Just smell it.
okay.
Just smell it.
You're gonna undo all the work that I just did.
Baloo is like moving towards it, like
Yeah,
sniffing at it.
You can have a piece too. Grog,
Doesn't
smell.
smell like. I am smelling.
It does smell like cherries.
Take a bite. It's good.
I'm gonna
Once you get
plumb
past the
this.
fur on it. Yeah.
It tastes like cherry pie minus all the grit and dirt.
I'm a chef.
The texture is horrible, but
Yeah,
the
but
taste
it's
is delightful.
delicious.
Good job.
Grog, come here.
I'll
Come here.
take a slice, I guess.
If you were me, what would you think this means about tomorrow?
just for reference, Grog has had zero involvement
Yeah,
I know.
in
correct.
Jerry's magic shit.
This is the perfect time. Feet first.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I do mine?
It'll
Yep.
be sweet.
You don't have dirt, so you're gonna have to give him.
No,
mud.
no, no. I use Baloo.
Yeah, I know, but you have
I use
mud.
Baloo's. No.
You might
Realize
be on to
dirt's not my
something.
thing. I use Baloo's fur.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
so it was shedding.
Okay. Okay. It's all matted from him getting in the water. It's all matted down as he comes out. He's eating his little. He's like licking the cherry dirt off of the plate. He eats the plate too. Okay. Alright, so you start. So what exactly are you doing with his fur?
Oh shit! No, that's not mine. Fucking, that's Baloo's nature. Here we go.
What
wait,
is
no. Okay,
Should've
it
just
would be
increased the
yeah,
one
it would
by
be
two.
16. 16.
Hold on. Did you just change? Did you just go? No, that's not mine. And then you rolled it again, and then tried to use Baloo's roll.
Oh.
Well, no, the
No.
roll should have been used. It was just the wrong modifier. Like,
So then you shouldn't have
we
re-rolled.
would have
Right,
argued
right.
that even if he re-rolled with a lower modifier. Like, I don't
Right,
think it makes a difference.
right. I used the wrong character. I just hit the thing. I didn't think, oh, I should just apply the modifier. But yeah, it
Okay.
would be a
Next
16.
time, if that happens, we're gonna use the bear
Next time
to
when
read
you
his
make a
own fur.
mistake, Zane, we're gonna punish you.
Well, it's more because he
It was an
re-rolled it as
accident.
him. He's
Next
like, oh,
time, Zane,
Baloo's
next
looking
time-
at his fur. I'll look at his fur.
Well,
Next time,
14
Zane,
wasn't
fuck you.
bad. I wasn't upset with the 14.
Oh, that's fine.
Hmm.
So, okay, what exactly are you doing? He's got wet, matted fur right now.
His top should be fine.
No, he just plunged into the water to help kill that crocodile.
Yeah, that's fair. I take a little bit of the shedding. What would be like dropped, and I do like that into the wind.
Okay, it just falls very suddenly because it's all wet. That's it.
Okay, I guess it's
So how this works is I just give signs, and I'm going to give consistent signs, and then you determine them how you will.
I disagree because this is like the 10th time I've done it, and I
Yeah.
just ate cherry pie.
Yeah, well, you don't use mud, John.
Okay, well. it's
Is
fair.
that really
Well, the
true?
last
They've been
time
doing
it
this
blew
for
up.
years at this point.
Last time the mud blew up, correct? So
Yeah, but Ox, would they not have any prior knowledge as magic characters themselves? Like,
they use specific things.
I'm gonna
and
have to start.
continuing to
I'm
use
gonna
that
have to
gives them a
start.
consistent.
Wait,
trend.
but didn't the mud pie blow up yesterday? Or 2 days ago?
It was like
It was the day before we
3
came
days
out
ago.
here to the swamp.
yeah.
and-
It was
but-
3 days ago now.
So the
3
pie
days.
blew up, but I didn't have to. Alright, I guess the pie blowing up means good, so the pie tastes good, so don't use magic tomorrow.
But my sign was that it's very calm.
And my sign is the opposite.
Your sign was that it was sweet like a cherry pie.
Yes, but the last time I did it, it blew up and we were fine. What's the opposite
Well,
of
we
a pie blowing up?
We didn't
Cherry pie.
cast that day.
Yes,
You
but when you
you-
do it,
You had
it's
the
for the
fourth
next
day of
day.
the festival.
Right, but
No.
we didn't cast it all.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That wasn't the
So,
day we went to
It
the
could have been a very bad day.
bad. That's fair. Mm.
I
I'm
was
gonna eat
fine
another
that
piece of
day.
cherry pie. Mm.
Uh,
Anybody else want cherry pie? Tog?
I'll
Tog,
take one slice.
Tog goes, does anyone have an axe?
Yes. Here, I'll give him a hand or
He
a
starts
battle
chopping
axe.
off the tail.
Come on, cherry pie. It makes you go big and strong.
It works best when you scoop out the tail parts. I don't know if you know that.
Open wide, Tog.
We're just gonna roast this thing over open flame. What is happening?
It's cherry pie.
I've never tasted something this delightful in my entire life.
You're welcome.
It's so gritty.
It's basically a cherry ripe.
Mm,
I can
gritty
feel
like
my
fun.
mouth getting raw as I'm eating.
Yes, it tastes great, but I think I got a bit of rock in mine.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
just
that's a good
stone.
sign.
That's just a stone.
Alright, so cherry pie. I guess we'll find out. We gotta start casting spells on days that we do these to like trial and error.
I cast
Grolk's
identify.
gonna start. Grolk's gonna start trying to figure out magic shit, and his way is just gonna be he's gonna take a big rock and smash it and see what's inside.
that sounds like sacrilege.
Just
Breaking
That
a
does
big
sound like
rock.
sacrilege. You're right.
It's the message within from Big Rock.
Yeah, it's like a
That sounds-
fortune cookie.
That sounds
it
like
just
one of
it just is a middle finger every time. Every time you break one open, there's a middle finger.
That's a food source.
No, he also starts chopping off the large back of it and the belly, like with the short sword you guys gave him. He goes, if I'll hold on to these if we can find a place a little drier in the next couple days, we might be able to tan them. Otherwise, they're just going to rot away. But
Yeah.
I'll hang on to this as he kind of takes. Does anyone have any rope I can have? Did I buy rope?
I'm just waiting for us to give this guy enough shit for him to feel comfortable with running away, and then that'll just be the it. That'll be it.
I don't think I've got any rope.
I've got some rope.
Alright,
Pick
he
them up.
takes it and
Ow,
like
sounds
ties it to
good.
his back. He goes, the end piece will probably start rotting away. We can chop that off, and tonight I can do what I can to make this into something edible. Probably won't be as good as cherry pie, but you never know.
If
I
you need
call
a
it
hand.
cherry pie.
Altogether, it takes him about 30 minutes to do. So as you guys start going to the other side and looking, he catches up to you guys. Not much longer. It's hastily kind of prepped. He just chops the tail off. He's gonna kind of set that up when we have camp, and he takes the belly and the back of the alligator as quickly as he can to catch back
If
up.
he needs help tanning it, I'm your man.
It's the problem is just the area you're in.
Yeah.
Requires time.
You would think I would actually be trained in crafting, but I'm not.
Okay, so after that, can I get a new survival check? As you guys have made it about 2 miles inward, following him in horrendous conditions, but able to still keep track of him. I'll give you a +2 for Baloo. 23. Okay.
I'll assist too.
I am also.
Is this where we all assist, Ox?
No.
And should have done before he rolled.
We did it after he
Occultism,
rolled
goddammit!
Ooh.
Ooh, whoa, your friends are dead!
Oh, my friend's
Um,
dead.
Okay, so at this point, as you're following him further and further inland, the mangroves are getting larger and larger. As you go forward, this time there's a clear path. There's not these weird rivers, and otherwise you can follow these mangrove roots. And as you're going, and as you begin to think that you lost him, as you're like, maybe we lost the trail, Baloo kind of finds a piece of like cot cloth that kind of ripped as he was pulling himself away. So there's some dried blood or kind of wet brown blood that's kind of started to congeal a little bit from as he kind of finds this as
Gross.
starts slapping it around as the water hits him from shoulder to shoulder as he's slapping
Gross.
as you're on the right trail. You follow this for another 5 miles or so. It's hard moving through these swamps through walking. It's taking literally like every mile you're tracking is like an hour and a half of time. You go 5 miles inland, inward towards the swamp as you kind of hit this large, this sulfuric smell starts to hit your nose as kind of the innards of the swamp start to come up as there are these random
It seems we found the fire swamps. Look up for RUSs.
No, I don't believe those exist.
as there's just gas from the swamp being emitted.
Ooh, who
As
let
it
one
is.
rip? Jared, are those old man farts?
Yes. The cherry pie is going right through me.
Yeah, too much fruit will do that to you.
Dirt never sits well in my stomach.
This mud is
Booty.
not good.
Booty.
As you guys get to where it starts to become dark, as traveling any further is going to be pretty hazardous. You've kept a trail so far, and as you're kind of starting to lose sight of kind of what's going on, you find a cracked vial and what looks like a dead campsite.
Looking at that cracked vial, it's recent.
It's probably from where he slept.
Okay.
Is there any
Um,
like liquid within the vial? Or no?
Kind of where you guys are, it's relatively there's this black ichor similar to the wyvern poison as you can kind of lift the vial and kind of move it around as it could be swamp juices or it's probably that as it's dark like squid ink. It has a very distinct color as it's kind of permeated and soaked into the soil under it as there's this dead camp, this dead like definitely where there were burned logs at one.
With the last little bit of light, can I make a survival check now or perception check to see if I can spot which direction he went? So over in the morning, we have an idea of where to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
The longer the kind of, if it's in mud, the footprints are more likely to be lost.
Yep.
So do it now.
Logan with that moonshine.
That H2O.
Okay, so
Logan with that shiny moon.
with that survival check, he's definitely heading northeast, heading into like the dead center of the swamp. As you kind of start playing with the fire to try to get an idea and just kind of how the brittleness is, it's probably been about maybe 4 hours or so since he was here.
Wow, we cut up quick.
And we need to keep going.
But once again, remember, tracking is taking longer than him to travel.
Right.
I mean, is it even if we're 4 hours behind him now?
It's probably just that he has to be more cautious because he's likely alone.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
He
Well,
might
no,
be traveling
he-
slower.
He had a crew with him.
No, he fled by himself. Everyone kind
Yeah,
of
he
fled
fled
by
alone.
himself.
Because he was the guy that me and Logan were drowning
So-
and stabbing repeatedly, and as soon as he got free, he fucked out of there.
I'm hoping we're following the right person and not one of the Joe Blow averages that are running away.
It's gonna be another fucking swamp man who's just like, oh howdy y'all. Don't normally see visitors out these parts.
Yeah. Well then, do we keep on following him now and speed things up a little bit, or are we actually gonna wait and try and catch up with him?
I think we might want to wait. We've got good speed. I don't think it'll be more than another day till we find him.
At this point, looking from hunt prey, DT could actually designate him as a prey, tracking him during exploration.
You do have signs. You could track their signs. Yes. Long
How
rest
long
will
does it last
clear it.
How long?
But-
Just won't long rest.
Well, it just says or you must be tracking the prey during exploration.
Which is what you're doing currently. So yes, you could mark him and continue following these signs.
At which point that puts you one higher than me because you're one lower than me normally.
Mm.
If you want to take over leading,
Darkness is going to have an effect on him if there's not some kind of light sources, though.
And
but it will also
also,
attract
hunt-
monsters.
Hunt prey doesn't fall off.
Oh, it just lasts forever. Okay, yeah. So you can mark him, and you just have him marked.
Yeah.
Until you target something else, like you did a croc, so you can remark him.
Yeah.
well, it
with
does say
inside.
your
'Cause we're in the
designation
exploration
lasts
phase.
until your next daily preparations.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you'd have it
Yeah.
tonight
fair
if you
enough.
track
But you
the,
could
the owner.
Designate them again.
Yeah. So in the morning. Boop.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not like the signs are going to go away. You still have the campsite. You still have his bloody cloth. You still have some. You have some semblance.
All right. So rest for the night.
I think so. And we'll follow him in the morning.
Sounds good. Tog, how are you doing? Do you feel a little bit better after having a meal and a bit of a walk?
Yeah, it's been good for these bones. It's being cooped up in these cages don't suit me well. One of them mentioned someone trying to purchase somebody of a little stronger arm. I'm going to assume that was one of you, because they were telling me I had a potential buyer.
I had to make sure that they were in fact slavers. So
As much as
Hate to be-
as much as I hate treachery, it doesn't bother me one bit, considering I may yet have the ability to strangle the life out of his throat, or rather, that horrendous thing.
Yes, I still have yet to put it on a man, and that was our first goal when we found it.
To be fair, I wanted to bury it and kind of belongs to one of the beasts of of this forest.
No, we're not out of the swamp yet. If it wants it, it can come and get it. Hey, Logan,
What's up? I'm here. Yeah.
can you sit up and towards your mic a little bit? So
Yeah.
as long as you're sleeping.
Sorry.
All right. So rest for the night. Also,
I like how we woke Logan up to say we're gonna sleep.
No, I was here. I was
Uh,
sitting back, slumped over.
It's just hard to tell when you're that far away if your eyes are closed or not.
And you
Uh,
can
They're
roll
open.
less.
Didn't Nikki find you asleep at your desk last night?
No.
He had scarfed down a
No.
sandwich. It was just a plate of hot sauce. He's like, you ate a sandwich and then passed out on your desk.
What are you
Oh,
eating
that
tonight,
was
Logan?
so funny.
Logan,
I'm not eating tonight.
how does it feel
I
to
might
be
have soup
becoming an
later.
old man?
We're all
I-
becoming old men.
I
The
embrace
oldest
it.
one here. Shut up.
Guys, can we
Yeah.
take like an hour nap break and come back?
No.
Oh man,
No.
that'd be sick as shit.
John, why did you
Oh.
resend that?
I have to
Because
go
I thought you were asleep and I was hoping that the ping would wake you up. I sent
No.
the bird
So-
with the on the ground.
That's
I have to
funny.
go watch my
You should send
program.
that to me.
He
I'm gonna
Watch
go
your
read
stories.
All right. So,
Tog
What
is
are we
gonna make a fire as you guys are.
is
kinda
anybody
sitting.
hurt?
I'm good.
Grog is.
You're
So-
still hurt? Okay.
I'm still hurt. Yes.
While we're
How
breaking
many
for
hit
camp.
points do you fucking have?
Can
I
I
got
do,
hit again by a gator.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right,
Can
but
I
I had healed you 13 after, so
Yes, but I was at 5 after I got hit by the gator, and I have 23. That's rough.
All your friends are dead.
Should have
All
rolled
your
AIDS.
friends
I love
are dead.
Who wants
Um,
aid?
Can you aid if you aren't trained in medicine? I thought you couldn't.
you'd have
No,
to get
you
like
have to train,
a
but
20.
there are other people who are trained.
Yeah, I am trained, so I can help.
I'm
So
trained
next
as
time you
well.
make
But
a
he's
roll,
already
yeah, next
Yeah.
time you make a roll,
Um,
I can assist, but I gotta roll first.
That's fine. You have another chance at the beginning of the day.
Tog is gonna begin making a survival check to try to cook the.
Can I
we
aid
wanna-
him?
hold on.
Can I also aid him?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and cast a heal on you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
Well, I actually want to hear what Jerry says before I decide what I'm doing.
Oh, while it's breaking,
Thank
while the
you.
camp's
That was
being set up, I want
more than enough.
to use the action identify magic to try to identify the eye to see if it has any magical properties in it or
Okay.
not. If it has
Um,
an activation or anything like that.
You can use or you can use Arcana or Occultism.
Oh, okay.
You've been
There's
rolling.
a part of Jerry that knows it's arcane, but there's a part of Jerry that wants to find a ghost in this rock.
You know what you have to do, John. You already know.
I do.
Well, basically, it's whatever your magic tradition is. Like you basically you're
I thought
searching
it was.
your
I thought it
magic.
was just whatever I was trained in. I could use.
I guess you can. I guess.
Yeah, to try to identify the particulars of its magic. If you attempt as
I guess.
I don't really sets
I
the
guess
DC of the
technically
check.
people who weren't trained in magic can do that. So I guess you probably would be.
Clayton, does your shirt say vegan?
So
Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's
vegan
just- my bad.
vibration.
Okay, I'm
I like
doing. I'm doing
Nice.
a cult. Whew, 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 whew.
You have to be trained to aid in a cult.
Oh, it's crafting to identify alchemy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got crafting. Whew.
Cool.
So I can't do
Sounds
that.
good. Okay, so this is a dull gray cracked Aeon stone.
Nice.
Has lost its special magical properties, sometimes
Okay.
as a result of overusing different Aeon stones. It still orbits your head like any other Aeon stone, and thus can serve as a stylish hands-free option for various spells that target an object like continual flame or light.
Continual flame, like, I can't see, I'm fine, I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm fine.
I'm gonna toss it back to Morik.
Our first magical treasure that we got,
broken.
that we didn't make. Yeah, and it's a fashion icon item. I love it.
All it does is float around your head. Someone broke it.
I don't really have much use for it then.
Wait, what else
Anybody
does it
else
do?
want it?
I bet it would feel great up your butt.
I was gonna
Well,
say,
I think it
I
would
was
work
gonna
for
say,
someone
I
who
put it
can't
down my
see.
pants and just have it rotating all constantly.
Oh,
It said it rotates around your head. Didn't say
Yeah.
which head.
Yeah.
oh!
Gross. I'm glad that Jerry is as upset as I am.
Morik, can I have it back?
Is that
I
an
have
Aeonic
ideas.
stone in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
I do feel like it
It's
might
very
help.
lively.
Pants going.
Yeah, very lively.
Oh, of course, Jerry.
I do
Nice.
feel like maybe it could help you with your
Can I
Fashion
inspect
design,
my short sword?
prospects.
Sure.
Dull gray eye.
What would I roll for it? A crafting blacksmith? What do you want?
Blacksmith would work.
All right, so I'm proficient with blacksmithing. So am I rolling a crafting blacksmith check to
You're
identify it?
Yeah, you're using that blacksmith check. It's like
Alright.
blacksmith lore, basically.
So this
What are
is
you? What are you trying to identify, Logan?
my
His
sword.
dagger,
Oh, okay, never mind.
or his short sword he got.
It should be one
The
higher.
cold iron, right?
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's
24
a cold iron.
with it.
It's a cold iron short sword. They do particularly well against spirits of the Fae or the magic lands. They also work pretty well against otherworldly summons and some even necrotic forces. It also does or it is able to penetrate their defenses against.
Would I have seen or worked with cold iron?
Probably not. Not in a dwarven area.
Morik is
Still
very
aware of
happy
it.
with.
Good.
He's found a cool little short.
Can I you said you saved some of that hide, right? Tag.
Tug, yes.
Tug.
I have a couple.
Do you think you could sort of tan some of it into a chew toy for old Scrappy here?
I don't seem to have the tools available. I might be able to fashion something.
Grog, I actually have and hide if you need some. From that old,
Oh,
back in Sky.
I'd appreciate it. I think something to chew on might help ease any anxiety that he has right now.
Yeah, it's scaly reptile skin. It's like a shaka, is what they called it.
Scaly reptiles.
I literally have scaly reptile skin from Orc and Skies.
Yeah, he
Is it-
does actually have that. Yeah.
Weren't you given that as a sign of peace or something? It was a token of their.
No, I traded for my
He
wood
traded.
carving.
I'd be willing to give you a silver for it if I don't know how much you paid for it.
No, don't worry.
Well, thank you.
It is not the same as this scaly hide, by the way.
I figured as much. I'll kind of how Is it like
I think it
covered
was
in
enough to make
scales?
a handle of a dagger. Like
It's like it's just a square of it basically.
A square of it?
Yeah.
I'll sort of can I take like a knife and like pull the scales off so that it's just like sort of the actual hide, so that he doesn't have anything to choke on?
Yeah, you're trained in crafting, right?
No.
I mean, I could do that before I give it to you if you want.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate
If he's
it.
trained, you can just do it. Otherwise, we're gonna make you roll. Trained, you can very easily just pull the scales off of it.
I'd like to put the scales back in my bag.
That's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, as he's roll me a handle animal. Let's see how he's doing after he got waterlogged. Nature check.
Yeah.
As you still, he takes the hide from you though, and just like is just trying to shred it, basically just tearing and shaking it. Doesn't seem to be responsive to you at all. And as you try to like he's like pulls away from you.
And I'll give him some gator too, from whatever I get.
And
There you go. There's your meal.
I did not get to roll his survival. Somebody said they were aiding me. Levias, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, he does it perfectly. Scoops out, chops off the ends that's begun to kind of degrade from the swampiness, and perfectly scoops it out. Someone somehow has like a couple vials of fat, and he just perfectly like fries up some little gator balls for you guys to eat. It's
Yeah, we
wonderful.
get some gator balls, Ox.
It's wonderful.
I fucking love gator balls in
Fuck
my
yeah,
mouth.
gator
They
balls,
melt
dude.
in your mouth, really.
It's wonderful. Yeah,
Can you describe the consistency and texture of gator balls, Ox?
you've had it before,
It
No,
tastes
more
like
it hasn't.
sharp leather.
but you have, so just replace that into the game.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go. As you guys have a nice filling meal of gator tail, and now you go to watches.
Yeah.
Can I get some rolls from everybody, please?
Perception.
Yes, please.
I can't see shit at night, so I'm going to bed.
Have a fire.
Actually, we've got a campfire. I'd roll.
All your friends are dead.
I'll roll. Psych! Occultism! No,
Is that what you're rolling?
I'm
Are you
looking
rolling
for
occultism?
no, I rolled perception.
You're not gonna look for ghosts at night? That's when they come out.
Yeah.
No, ghosts are everywhere.
Okay.
I really wish that you did that.
We're going to
Psych!
find out that Jerry is actually dead, and he is just looking for his dead wife or something like that.
We're gonna
Aw,
sixth-
no.
whatever sixth sense it.
He's like fucking.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Camping Jerry and Risen. Risen's not here, so Jerry first. Okay. So, as everybody goes to sleep for the night, Jerry, you see dancing towards you is a spherical blue light.
Ghost.
Fuck.
Dude, use lore occultism. Find out what it is.
Yeah. Lore occultism. Good idea.
Leather wisp.
Oh,
Please get a 20. Oh.
It's
four.
definitely a ghost.
Yeah.
It's slowly just kind of coming towards you.
Okay.
And then as you like spot it as it's doing it, it like
Mhm.
zips a little bit away and then slowly drifts towards you again
Okay.
and zips a little bit away.
Okay. If it comes within, close enough to touch, I'll touch it, but it's wet out there.
It just keeps slowly moving towards you. It gets about
Yeah, that's fine.
at the farthest it gets like 10 feet away from you.
Nice.
Zips away. It's a little bit closer to you.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping that distance.
Yeah. Oh.
Roll me a will
I'm
save.
gonna put. Hold on. I'm gonna cast. Hold on. Let me. Hold on.
No.
Let me make sure I have it prepared real quick. No, I'm not gonna cast that.
Prepared?
Yeah, I don't have light prepared as a cantrip.
You should
Yeah, I'm just
prepare
gonna
your
wait.
It
cantrip.
gives off light.
What gives off light?
The sphere.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to cast my own light.
Oh, fair enough. Roll me a wisdom save, or will save.
Bastard! No.
No.
Bastard.
There's so many fucking 20s this game. Holy
Okay,
shit.
Something
so-
strange!
You see it for its true form,
Dude.
which is a drowned swamp man. Overalls, one of them snap. He looks like he has a gator bite in his neck.
Is it in like ghostly form?
Yeah.
Or is it okay?
It's Terry.
How close is it? How
10
close
feet.
is it? Who's the closest to me? Who sleeps next to me?
Me, definitely.
Alright, I'm
After
waking
that-
Grog up.
Right.
Go. I'm gonna poke it with my staff. Grog, kill him!
Okay. Oh,
Grog, it's a
hands, hands,
Grog, it's a
hands.
ghost! I
You
pointed
just
at
see
the
a
ghost.
little white blue sphere.
It's a ghost. He's waving me into the swamp.
Can I?
Can't
get
you
closer
see him?
to
I
it?
pointed him. He's right there.
Yeah, you
I-
can see the
I
blue
see
sphere.
a ball.
It's no. Look closer. There's a man.
Look
Roll me
closer.
a will. I'll give you with a plus 4.
Damn.
No, it's a
13.
blue ball.
13. I don't know if that
Oh,
helps.
13? No.
Still a ball.
Still a blue ball.
It's a ghost. I swear. It's telling me to go with it. I want to go.
Oh, can't we do it in the morning?
No, it's gonna be gone by then.
Then at least let's wake everyone up.
All right.
Uh,
Ghost!
Everyone just jars awake at that. Blue's like, "Arrgh!"
I point everyone's attention. There's a ghost.
the wormling is.
Ghost.
It's okay.
Spooky ghost.
Everyone sees a blue ball.
He's
He
got
wants to roll
overalls
well.
on and he's waving at me. He wants me to go to the swamp
Will
with
saves
him.
plus 4.
Somebody please.
I got
so I'm not
28 on.
crazy.
Can't really add it super easy.
Yeah, that's
15.
fine. Just roll it. So 14 is our DC.
Yes.
Alright, so I got it.
13. I
Yes,
failed.
I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy. Levias.
Ghost.
Grolg. Oh wow. Okay. Even he sees it. Okay.
I like that you guys failed by 1.
The amount of magical shit that has happened in my life in the past 2 months is just too much. It's too much. I went from about 0 magical things my entire life to now this.
And you travel to an area that bans and persecutes magic users.
Well, yeah, you ban it, there's gonna be some stuff. If you ban it, there's gonna be stuff. See, I told you there was ghosts.
Stay away, creature. We don't want any of you.
No, we want him. He died to something, and he'll take us to his treasure. That's how ghosts work. Yes.
I would assume he wants to kill the living. He died.
No. See, I'm gonna
Peacefully.
put my arm out for him to grab my hand. See, he's nice. And hold his hand. Yes, in the swamp. Come on, guys.
Pull you towards it.
No. Yes, come on, everyone, to the swamp.
I pull Jerry back.
Ghost.
Hold on. Jerry, you don't
Yes.
recall anything in your readings about any kind of spirits or anything?
No,
Or
let me check. I'm gonna academia. Academia is something really specific. Spirits. If a specific spirit comes back, do they have like a? Is it like everyone's like they have something to be resolved before they can be at rest? Is that like the thing here?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead, roll it.
Do I remember? Yeah, academia. Alright.
Academia.
Most spirits that do not part this world usually have unresolved business.
He has there's a good chance he has
He may also
unresolved
kill you.
business. Okay. Full stop. He may also kill us. But I think we can take him. But he could
What?
also have. See, he said no, guys. See, we gotta help him.
You do
I'll make
realize we're
cherry
looking
pie.
after someone here. We're trying to find
Hey.
I know, but we're sleeping already. And
Hey, Ghost Bud. You died by alligator? Did you pull someone in and kill them? Did another ghost pull you in and drown you?
Oh.
can you
It's-
talk? What? You just said no. It's pretty obvious.
You just say no. So
The
the jig is up.
This
yeah,
is-
I'm gonna
what
make
happened?
This is like the fucking.
all the like ghost acting is completely just him being a shithead. And
He
I'm-
just
I'm-
goes,
alright, you got me. You got me.
I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, I'm actually reminded of the Gremlin and Gremlins 2.
Oh,
Like,
wedding ring. Your
You jerked
wife.
off.
Your wife. Your husband. Oh, hold on. No noises. No noises. 2 words. 2 words. Oh, wedding. Wedding ring. You want to get your wedding. You guys stop. We're gonna have to kill whatever killed him, but we won't have to kill him.
But wait. Here, hold the stick.
Hold on.
What
But
happens? Does he grab the stick?
What's you hand him a stick?
Yeah.
It is like gooey and it slowly slides out of his hand.
It sounds like you can grab your own wedding ring.
No!
Guys, huddle up.
You
Ghost,
got it a little
ghost.
bit. If you grab it, pull it up, and then do this for a while.
Alligator ate it. We have to get it out of his belly. I speak ghost. I took it in college.
Wait till it poops.
What are you willing to pay us if we do it? You don't have to prostitute yourself. It's okay. We don't need you to sell your body. Alright, guys. Sorry for waking you up. I didn't know it was a prostitute ghost. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm on your side here, but they aren't.
What is happening?
If we go and help you, who's gonna help us track down Levias? Like,
Oh, maybe you saw him.
not
Oh,
Levias.
do you see people other than us
Dwarf,
recently?
Dwarf, then I like point to Morik. I like
He
him,
he
but
understands.
darker, and I'll point to myself.
A
Darker
dwarf.
Duragar.
He
Like,
understands our
yeah,
words.
he understands
Yeah.
us, you know.
A darker dwarf.
Duragar. Yes, you saw him like recently.
6 hours,
6
6
hours?
days.
6 hours.
Ugh.
Fuck
What's
off.
that?
We're gonna teach you common, good sir. Okay. We get your wedding ring, and then you help us find that guy, and then you can go. Okay?
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm gonna hold on to the
Okay,
wedding
this-
ring until we find the guy, and then when we find him, we'll give it to you. You go away. Huh? I speak.
Or he helps us
Or-
find the guy first, and then
No,
we get the
no,
wedding
no.
ring.
Hey, how far is it? The short or long to get to the alligator, crocodile, whatever it
Like
is?
floats like 40 feet away from you and points straight down.
Oh, what are we doing? Let's go kill it, guys.
I'm gonna pull out the arm and start going into the water.
Wait, Grog. Can I see the
What?
arm for a second?
Wait.
Okay.
I just start zapping the shit out of
Can
What
I-
if I start zapping the shit out of the water?
Can I make? Oh yeah, go ahead first. Star. I'm glad we found a ghost, guys. I'm I'm so
I'm
glad.
glad
we're
that
ghosts.
occultism wasn't pointless.
I made sure. Eventually, it'll be. If you just keep rolling it, Ox has to do something with it.
Okay.
Ox.
No. He points to his legs and goes, "No,
How-
Is it a snake?
uh-uh,
It's a
Oh!
snake.
uh-uh."
Oh, okay.
Points like that.
A long snake.
Like,
Puts his head
That
back
ass.
that
Oh,
hurt.
that ass
So
crack.
good.
You son of a-
Sorry, DT, you're gonna
Clip
get
it,
banned.
clip it, clip it.
I can't. Oh, it's a good idea. Oh, I'm not in it. Oh, the one time I'm not in the stream.
Oh,
Oh, that was just pure ass crack.
It was
That's
nice. It was nice.
you're welcome.
Ox,
Uh,
would you say that? Oh, go ahead. Do your shock thing first.
I'm gonna just shock the shit out of the water.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, just gonna start shocking it.
It's-
Ox, would you say that an arm is the same bulk as a hand crossbow?
Like a human arm?
Like the arm that Gwog has.
No.
Oh, man,
No.
I'm upset.
that thing's like 4 bulk.
Yeah.
I'm upset. I wanted to mage hand it and bait a crocodile, or in this case, a snake. With it. Alright, well.
It's
I
not
want
enough
to-
damage to permeate enough of the water. It might
Let's
be
go.
tingling him a little bit.
Let's go kill us a snake!
If you put that hand in the water, could it actually move by kind of like paddling?
It's a paddling.
I figured it would sink.
And then it could just, you know, the thing it's
I figured
wearing.
it'd be a dense enough wood that it would just sink.
Can it walk on its fingers like a thing?
No.
We'll grab the ground.
Train it to walk on its fingers like thing.
Maybe.
I don't think it likes being alive. Left.
I think I should just go
Yeah.
kill it
Alright.
the normal way. The
Hey, look,
normal way.
Maybe Bonnie. You know, like, well, you don't bleed.
Gwog.
Yeah.
That goes over to your medicine kit and like juggles it around for you a little bit.
Ghosts are a lot less cooler than I thought they were going to be.
Man, all that time at college for nothing.
I know. Ghost 101.
Alright, girl, go stab it.
Go get the ring back. We'll wait.
Okay. Could you guys at least watch?
No, yeah. I'll throw rays of frost at it if it hurts you.
No, don't. Okay.
No, I won't hit you. Trust
Are
me.
you just
I'm
gonna start like
very good at
doing
aiming.
this towards it?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna
Alright,
do the
I'm gonna
same
make
thing.
I'm gonna make initiative checks, perception against its stealth.
That makes sense.
Wait, since this is the first watch, does that mean technically I still get to rest and recover my spells?
No, it has to be the full time. I mean, you did from the last sleep.
Oh yeah, I was just wondering if I could blow them all and then rest.
I
and get my
rolled
spells
well.
back.
Yeah, you could.
I'm just gonna wait for Clayton to get the snake out of the water.
I'm
and
definitely
then shoot
getting
it.
bit by this fucking snake. I'm definitely getting bit by this dude. I've become the Solomon of this group, and it's made me real upset
Yes.
to just go in and get the shit kicked out of you, and then get brought back up to do it again.
You're fucking yo-yo. You're a
Yeah,
barbarian.
but
Yeah.
you feel
Yeah,
a sense of purpose
You get a
though.
lot less healing in this too.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have a Saluna.
You also just can't heal
Or
yourself.
like a Merlin for a good while.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
or a Nautilari, because I wouldn't heal.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just use that. I don't need a map for this.
No, it's one snake, isn't it? So I don't
It's
think we
definitely
need
not
that.
one snake. It's definitely not one snake.
It's a family. Og's gonna come up with like 8 snakes on his
Yeah,
thing.
It's
What?
an army of flying snakes.
I guess I need to roll it if it's
The
an army.
wyvern's
I
like,
figured
my
it was just-
family!
I figured it was just one thing.
Oh, I should have stated this, but I'm leaving the wyvern on land. I'm not bringing him into the water with me.
Again.
Yeah.
Yay! I like that Grog can't even see the ghost, but we still made him go in the water.
Drag over your.
Oh, Grog
initiative.
saw it before
Can't.
it saw him. Because we don't have tokens on this layer.
Yeah, we're on a
Can we
different
just do
screen.
because he rolled a 9? Can
Oh,
we
I'll bring you
go?
guys over here. Can you all see
Can
the
we-
initiative order?
Yeah.
I still think we need to be able to see though.
Well, you do. I'm just gonna throw Rays of Frost from the shoreline.
You're just gonna fucking hit me. You're just gonna fucking hit me.
Let's just say this, Grog. I didn't take extend spell.
We're gonna go
just for
use this
nothing.
part of the map down here.
Pew, pew. Where are we? All right. So this is where we. This is like the land. Where's the ghost? Which one's the ghost? I want to know where he is. Can he be that torch?
The ghost is the lily pad over here.
Oh, the lily pad's part of the map. We can't use that. Can we
I
use
don't think
Clayton's
the
butt
ghost
as
isn't
the
doing
ghost?
anything. Is that my wyvern?
No, that's the ghost.
That's the ghost. I'm happy. That's the ghost.
Go get him, Grog! It's
So
just
can I-
one snake.
So is he standing above it or?
Yeah, he's standing above it, pointing down.
Okay, well I don't know that he's pointing down.
That's fair.
Can I see it or no?
No, it goes first.
How does it go first?
Its
It
stealth
rolls
is
a-
15.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was that the that
Oh,
was
that
the
was for the
that was
ghost.
yeah.
Okay.
No, that was for the what's his name? The Tog.
Okay, so out of the water comes a anaconda that's entire mouth encompasses Grog.
I don't believe that.
Oh, it doesn't want none because Grog doesn't have buns.
As it's
I'm
going
gonna
to come
grab this
out
thing
and
from the inside.
try to bite him.
And you have this giant hand that is crushing anything. So it's going to be on the inside.
It gets around him first. Grog will get to go,
Okay.
but it
So-
will go first.
Oh my god.
Does
That was
That's not-
athletics?
no, that's its attack.
Okay.
Oh God!
Is that a critical success?
Yes.
Probably.
What
I
the
don't
fuck
think
are we
any
doing
of
fighting
us-
something with a plus 13 at level 1?
Yeah, I'm also confused by that. But continue.
Well, the one thing I didn't think Grog was gonna die to, Grog is gonna die to.
So this is with the.
You only double the dice, right? Oh no, you just double the damage. You roll it once
I
and
just,
then
I
double it.
just rolled it twice. I added the modifier on it twice with the.
Alright, I am at 3 HP. So back to
So
the
hold on,
beginning.
what does it do? Does it
As
like
it
jump out
comes
of the
up-
water and that thing is huge.
Yes.
Okay, that thing's huge. The man, it looked like maybe it would be like 20 feet.
Oh baby.
Yeah, a baby
Well,
still
kill me.
starts at 6 inches.
Can I try and hit it now?
You are grappled.
Can I try and hit it now?
It is Levias's turn.
Okay. I will mark it.
Mark it?
Yeah, mark it, mate. And then thwack thwack.
Okay. Yep. Yes.
Cool.
That's two actions so far.
Marking it's one action, and then Hunter's shot. Boom, boom.
Is one action as well, isn't it?
Oh, it is too. So I actually still have one more shot.
Yep.
I'll roll that then. What am I? -4.
Okay. That is a hit, which the 20 makes it a crit, So you get a crit on that hit. If it would have missed, it still would have been a hit.
So that's for the first one, plus a d6 for the second one, plus... that's for the first
You
two
just
hits.
multiply the.
Oh, God. Okay.
And then it's d6.
This was that 32 damage.
No,
Or you
that's
still-
not double. That's just the first two hits.
Okay.
And then roll it one.
And
So
then
minus
double,
another
16.
double that, so
16 on
16.
that second one.
32.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay. Star.
I'll start by shocking it.
Okay.
Oh.
It
I'm gonna
needs
get
to
shocked
make a
too.
save.
What's
No.
the save?
It is fort,
4.
I believe.
17.
That passes. It'll take half.
What spell is that?
Electric arc.
Mm.
And then Blue go and help.
Okay, one action blue. Movement for blue.
Yep, and then Blue attack.
Which unfortunately misses.
Is it flat-footed because water?
It is aquatic.
It's flat-footed because it doesn't have any feet.
Yeah, that's fair. And it would also be minus to that. Okay. Go ahead. That's my turn.
Okay. Now Grog may go.
Oh, it's a reflex, not fort.
Alright, I'm gonna make an escape
Uh,
check.
It has a 6 on its reflex. That would have been 9 plus 6. So 15.
15.
Nope, looking at Blue there. 15. Oh, it take full damage.
Okay. Do an extra 3 damage to it.
Okay. Go ahead, Grog.
I'm going to make an escape check with athletics.
Okay. You definitely get out.
Yes, I'm gonna fucking grab this thing in the mouth.
You're
Just
gonna
fucking
jam him with
so
the
I
hand.
can try. Yeah.
See,
Okay.
get the hand to grab the top jaw and then jam the bottom in the bottom of it, kind of permanently. His mouth is open.
No, I want to close his mouth so he can't do that again.
You grab him on somewhere on his body.
Dealing 15 damage.
Is that
That's
Oh, you
4d10, yes.
okay?
No.
Okay. He's just gonna shoot at it.
I couldn't get him on the face.
Oh wait, he has to reload shoot. So he just gets the one shot and then he reloads. So he'll have 2 next round. Sorry. So just the first one. Jermaine.
I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at him.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm definitely gonna die.
Your hand gets cold a little bit.
nice.
Logan's asleep.
Do you guys realize that this thing did
Logan?
20 damage to me in one round? Please.
You're definitely asleep, Logan. With
No,
the mouth open
I
and
can
everything.
promise you I'm listening. 100%.
You did have. We're like
Yeah, like this.
your mouth was open too. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a sleep Logan.
Yeah, just don't sit like that. Just sit up towards us so that we
Yeah.
can.
Hey,
Set
you mind if I make some soup then? Wake myself up a little bit?
Is
Sure.
the
It's your
soup
turn.
gonna wake you up?
Could you take your turn?
Yes.
It's cold soup.
I'll move here and I'll shank.
Okay.
I'm not looking to line myself up in the water because I don't want to go behind it.
'Kay.
So this is a normal.
It doesn't have any feet, so it is technically flat-footed.
We are in the water,
It is aquatic. It is not flat-footed.
mother.
It's a hit though. Six.
Second attack. This is with the short sword.
Okay. Unfortunately, that one misses.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Snake is gonna go now.
I'm gonna
He's
make.
gonna attack Morik. It misses.
Remember, my AC is 19 when it's attacking me.
Attacking Morik again. Nope. Attacking Grolg again.
Fuck you. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I knew that was gonna fucking hit me. I'm unconscious. You don't have to roll damage.
Okay.
Only 1 HP left.
No.
Minus 3. As it bites onto Grolg, as that hand is still grabbing him, which will still do damage. Levias.
I want to put Grog out of his misery, so I shoot 3 shots. No.
Jesus Christ.
I guess we start fighting Levias too.
Yes, Levias and the snake.
I jump on the snake and ride off into the distance. I was the big bad evil guy. Pew 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 pew.
Pew 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 pew. Okay, got it.
So, first attack,
Nope.
second attack, no.
Nope.
Third attack,
No.
fourth attack.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay. Star.
That wasn't as impressive as my last round. But I do get 4 shots around, so that's pretty nuts.
Blue's gonna attack.
Is he gonna move at all?
He's already up to it. He moved up to it and attacked last turn.
I know, but he could move to secure flanking or otherwise.
With who? The one person. Oh,
The rogue.
yeah.
You'd move there.
Yeah, we were using a map.
Good thing
Maybe
about
there
being a
would be
ranger, I
drawing
just
a line
shoot.
through it.
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. -2 for
Plus-
being in water.
Plus 2 for flanking.
Yep. So that cancels out. That definitely hits. Fire.
Jesus.
Groll me a save.
End of my turn.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Star, go ahead.
Can you heal Grog?
No. I'm gonna move to him first.
Okay.
Just give me 60 rounds. I can heal him.
I thought you only used one spell today.
It's not 5e. I have to prepare them individually.
Oh.
Uh,
I
Wait,
just
you already
didn't know
used
that's
the spell
how,
today?
what's your last action,
Yeah.
Star?
I use. Oh yeah, I can actually. It's to
Yeah.
stabilize him.
We did rest that last night.
Yep. That's
I
what
thought
was supposed to
this was the first rest. I haven't.
No,
I haven't
No,
been
we
able to prepare
rest
a spell.
before they took the slaves away.
That's the thing. We rested
I-
last night, and you used one
I used that today.
heal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You only have
But-
one spell per day.
2. I healed you, and
So
I
you would've-
prepare
so-
1 heal and 1 magic fang.
What spell
Okay,
did you cast today?
That's all you had to say.
The crocodile hit him. I healed him after that.
Oh, okay,
That was
gotcha.
yesterday.
That,
Yeah.
that's fair.
It's not 5e
You're right.
where you can cast whatever you want.
That's a stabilize.
That's not stabilized. It needs to be a 15.
Oh, it's 15 plus. Yeah, I thought it was 10 plus dying. Wait, isn't it 10 plus dying?
It's 10 plus dying. Well, no. It's I forget what it was. I know that it starts at 15 though. I'm pretty sure it's 15 plus dying actually.
5 plus recovery roll. Okay.
Yeah, and the recovery roll is 10, and then next round it'll be 11. And then
Right.
next
Okay.
round-
But it's not a crit fail, so it doesn't make anything worse.
Grog, go ahead and roll.
I actually can't crit fail that without rolling a 1.
Uh, okay.
That was the damage. And then it's just a flat check, right?
It's just D20.
Cool.
So dying 1. This guy is gonna go.
It still has health.
It does still have health. Nope, it. Still is a critical fail. In other case, he hits him once because he can shoot, and then he has to reload in between. So, 5. Jermaine.
I'm gonna walk over here, and that should be line of sight without hitting Grog.
Yep.
I'm gonna Grim Tendril him. He needs to roll a. Everyone look away! This is gross! I'm like stick on my fingers and like
I'm gonna pee on the
first-
snake.
the first 3 of my fingers turn into gross black
Like
tentacles.
Death Stranding.
Shoot into him. He's got to roll a fort save.
Pee on the ghost to make it go away.
16.
I believe that. Jesus, he's a 13. His fort save. What does it mean when he meets it?
You win. No,
Nice.
it's like
He
breaking
wins.
AC. He passes.
Okay, he takes half of this then, and success takes no persistent. This is. I don't think it matters that it's negative damage.
No, not on this guy.
Doesn't.
I think with just my
plus-
passive
hold on, what
perception,
is
it would be
it?
so high. Even if I try not look, I would
Oh,
still
wow,
see
it's
it.
just 2d4. That's
There's no passive perception.
Yeah, I know.
Is that half the damage that you rolled?
no. That's I rolled it.
So
And then
rounding
he
up, so
takes-
3. Okay, no persistent damage. Okay. Morik.
It's
you
not
have
dead
flanking
yet.
With the bear. No, it is not.
We do have flanking with a bear.
Flanking with the bear. Just so you guys, I'm gonna do this so you guys can see its bar. See bar. Can you guys see that?
What damage is a short sword?
He casters
Piercing
suck.
or slashing?
When everything
I
has
meant
13
is it D6?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's a hit. With a critical success, actually. So you double it. So okay, you rolled it twice, so that is the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it dead?
That you can see its health bar.
Okay.
Did you double the dice or double the damage?
He just doubled the dice.
Second attack,
Miss.
It's just odds are you get a better roll if you
third attack.
just roll and double, right?
You have a better chance for average, but
That's fair.
it's harder to hit the high points.
That's fair.
I'm guessing 12 misses as well.
Correct. As it is going to let go of Grolg. It is going to bite at the bear.
It wasn't oh wait, that's right. It bit me a second time.
No.
I forgot. Man, I really
It's going
expected
to-
to just swallow.
To bite at the bear. 23.
That's a hit.
It's grabbing the bear. So bites the bear again
That's another hit.
for another 8.
Is it
Bear's
an action to
unconscious?
let go of Grog?
No. it's
Why is
just
it doing D8 now? Oh right, it crit me, didn't it?
correct.
Yeah, it did. That's
So it's
right.
doing 2.
Bear's
Uh,
unconscious.
Wasn't there
And
two
it is
D8
going to
before?
use the
No, it crit me. That was all.
and it is going to use the slither ability, which allows it to stride, swim, or climb at half its speed, pulling any creature. And it is going to try to move away. So 5, 10, 15. Levias.
I'm light him up. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Grog doesn't taste good. It doesn't want to eat him. That is a hit.
Wow, he kills you and insults your character, Clayton. What a fucking guy.
Okay.
Now
Got a
we,
sliver.
yeah. Just gotta check something. My bow being a short bow.
You were still within a range increment.
Well, he's marked, so I ignore the first one anyway.
So you already took 2 shots at him.
Well, no, that's just my first shot.
Yeah, the hunter shot. So make your second shot.
But is it? We figured it out. It is -5 for me because it's not an agile weapon, isn't it? A bow.
Correct.
Yes, if it was agile, he would have.
Miss. One action. 2. That. Okay.
Oh, fuck,
That is
yep.
a crit again. I don't think
Not a
you
crit
cannot
suc-
kill him.
Oh,
It is 15 is his
crit success,
AC.
yeah.
Nat 20 plus the hit.
12.
Doubling 12. He's dead. That kills him.
All right, first action. Spending or first 2 actions, spending my focus and healing. Blue.
Okay.
Bring it back to 13.
If he's doing that, I'll swim and try and medicine.
Well, it's still my turn. I'm still gonna do that before he
Ah,
bleeds
okay, yeah.
out.
So you need to 16 right now.
Yep.
Fortunately not. Girl, go ahead and roll. You are stabilized.
Yep.
No, I'm not. That's a 16.
Oh,
No,
shit.
It's
No,
a
So
no,
yours
yours-
was 11.
Yeah, yours is 11. Mine's harder.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I thought yours started at 10.
Yes.
For every
Yeah,
one
no,
you
you
die.
are right.
Yes.
Okay,
Mine's
fair.
5 plus whatever yours is.
So that ends the combat. So you're stabilized. So he's Todd
Pull
is
him
gonna
to
go out there and
shore.
yeah, exactly. Start working on that.
Can you
Uh,
go ahead and
you
roll
have
your
a-
aid?
You can do your medicine, yeah, if you guys want to roll the aid, because it's a new, it's a different hour. +1. Okay, and you heal him for 13. It's one of the best rolls you've gotten.
Yeah.
As the thing is still just crushing its neck.
I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah,
Shh, it's okay. It's for now. I'm gonna like softly pet the arm. It's
Yeah.
okay.
as your wyvernling is squawking when you fell over, it was in the water a little bit.
I said I
He
left
left
it
it in
on
the
the
Oh, do you
water.
like
Yeah.
plant it
Yeah.
next to the
Yeah, I
camp?
left it before I went into the water.
Oh, okay, gotcha. No worries then. It's squawking because it saw you go down, because it does like you, because you've done a
Oh.
good job bonding with it with your nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys hack it open. The ghost gets his ring back.
No.
No,
we
you're not
take
allowed to you're not allowed to disappear yet.
Wow.
I didn't
Mark's-
almost
How
die.
did
Mark's
he?
over there.
How did he pick up his ring? He can't pick things up.
You guys cut it
Yeah.
up. It's like goop.
Yeah,
Does
but
this.
he can't pick it up.
Was he reaching through us
Yeah,
to try
we
and
were-
get it?
we
We'll
were
fucking kill
keeping-
him.
We were keeping it until we find Nathaniel, and
Oh,
then we were
okay.
giving it back to him.
Uh,
No,
You know the
not
deal,
yet.
bud. You know the deal, bud.
Also,
I think he wants you to put the ring on you, numbnuts.
Yep. Well, yeah.
It's cock
how
ring.
did this thing bite just your neck?
Hold up. Don't put it on yet. Jerry, do
Yeah.
you know what this ring does? Is it cursed or anything?
Oh, give me that motherfucker.
occultism.
I'm gonna use identify magic item. Well, first of all, I'll detect magic. Is it magic?
Yep, it is magic.
Yep, 10 minutes and d20 plus 6.
Using occultism.
Yep.
It more than likely. So the long and short is, it
Well,
is.
did I just succeed it?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
It is a curse and a gift. It is more than likely trying to use this to help you find your target of whoever wears it, and will probably have some detriment, which you'd have to communicate with the ghost.
Is there a spell on it, Ox?
No.
With an ongoing effect? Okay.
Well, there is. It's locate
Okay.
creature.
Okay, yeah, because I learned the effect's name and what it does. I only get a sense of what it does if it's just an item or a location, but if it's an ongoing, oh, okay. If it's an item or location, you get a sense of what it does and learn any means of activating it. For an okay, so if I did it on like a aura, if for an ongoing effect such as a spell with a duration, okay, so I don't learn the name of it.
Correct.
Because it's an item, I just learned what it does.
Yep.
And then,
It
so
will help you
activating
find your target,
Mm-hmm.
and it has some kind of detriment for you.
It will help us find Nathaniel, but it will also come with a detriment to it.
I mean, we've already been doing such a great job.
Oh, yes, huh?
Listen, if you're gonna talk, just talk.
Uh-huh.
Snake bit your neck. Crocodile
Alligator.
bit your neck. Kills you, and the snake ate you.
No.
Okay. Do we
No.
need to find your body? And
No. Okay.
Okay.
Just inside of the fucking snake, there was like
Oh.
a bit of a skeleton and
Star, you're holding the ring, so you can just boom, put it
Bye.
on.
Just leaves. The ghost just starts leaving.
No, I was.
my
Oh, wait, he is.
The ghost
Oh.
leaves.
While
you
I'm
go.
treating
He's
Roland,
like floating up. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. When you're does anyone else want to put the ring on?
No.
No.
wait, did you ask him where the guy is?
He said putting the ring. The ring will help us find where we want to go.
Yeah.
Also has a
Also-
detriment.
Oh,
with
I'll
a-
take it.
Oh, it also have a curse to it, probably. So.
No, you wear it.
Levi's just said he'll wear it.
Yeah.
I'm already married. I can't wear it. It'd be against my. I took vows. Here you go.
I'm not allowed to wear other rings.
Well, that's a wedding ring. That'd be sacrilege.
Well, just
You wouldn't
don't wear it
understand
on
that
your
sort of
wedding finger.
commitment,
What are you,
youngin'.
What are you, a cleric of the god of marriage?
No, I'm just a man who respects the laws of marriage. You wouldn't understand, youngin'.
Where's your wife?
Well, they're not around, as you can see.
Hmm. You know, till death does us part means that when they die, then you've done part.
Yeah, well, they're not dead.
Hashtag,
Honors
it's
dead
complicated.
wife
It's
or
complicated.
husband.
Really rude to assume that my spouse is dead. Anyway, what does the ring do,
I didn't
Levias?
assume. I was just
I
letting
have
you know.
no idea. What does the ring do?
So
His thighs just
I become a ghost.
he turns into Nathaniel.
so
Ethereal.
Found him.
if you're within 800 feet of him,
So
you will
less
know
than
where he
half
is.
a mile.
Okay.
Less than a quarter of a mile.
So it's
away
it's the
from him.
locate creature spell,
Okay.
which I believe this is the first edition. So somebody help me find the second edition locate
Just-
creature.
So Ox, if you go to Nephis,
I am
the
on
arc.
the
Okay,
Nephis.
there's a button up top that lets you know if you're in 1E or 2E. Just
It-
click
it
2E.
doesn't
for
say
all-
Okay, I click 2E and it just takes me to the front
Yeah,
page. of it.
then on the left side go to spells, and then you'll be in the 2E ones.
There's just a spell
it.
called locate.
Yes, learn the
You learn
direction,
the
of an
direction to the
object.
target.
It's
you
a
pick-
500 foot,
So it's worse.
so it's worse. Yeah,
It's worse.
good. It's a tenth of a mile. if we're within a tenth of a mile of someone. I feel like this
I
is.
feel like Grog took so much damage for that.
Yeah, I feel like if we're within a tenth of a mile of Nathaniel, we're gonna see him.
Technically, it's the fifth level version because you can't target a creature with
You
the
can
third
target a
level
creature,
version.
but you must have met or seen up close the creature ancestry you wanted. Yeah, I mean fifth. Does that mean the range increases? I don't think it.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Do I know what the detriment is, if any?
Basically, you're gonna be unrested from his memories, so you're gonna have a -1 on all of your rolls while wearing the ring.
Can he
Can you
take
take
it
it
off?
Okay, good. So just a -1 to everything.
That's so bad. I'm sorry, Levias.
So I'm gonna change the locate, and I'm gonna make it instead to the closest sign of the creature.
Okay, so like it'll lead us
Okay,
to the
that's-
next.
So like,
okay.
yeah,
I'm
correct.
okay. That seems
Because I was
Yeah.
like, that's
You know what,
way
Alex?
worse
You're
than what I
allowed.
thought.
You're allowed to bend the rules when it's in our favor. When it's not, you're dead
When
to
it's
us.
Fuck you.
worth it, because you just killed a giant anaconda.
Yeah.
Well, like a
Forget
small
it doesn't
giant
help
anaconda.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of giving you guys something like, "Hey, this is Dutch detriment," and yeah, you'll know when you're within 500 feet. So it'll help you. It'll help you track him, basically.
So when this is all over, is he gonna be able to like redo it and like attach it to people that he's met or seen?
We'll deal with that afterwards.
That's fair. Otherwise, unless the ring disappears, like you're fucked, Levias. Like it only works for
Misty.
Nathaniel.
Yeah.
You'll always know when we buried his dead body.
Yeah.
Just forever.
Hey, we take a piece of them, and then we'll always know. We'll always know which way's
We just make
Pharaoh.
sure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I take a piece of Nathaniel's finger,
Yeah.
It's
slip it in the
it's
pocket
like-
of whoever we're tracking, and then I can always track that person.
Why do I suddenly smell like rotting flesh? I
Just
just
a-
don't.
No. We preserve it.
Oh,
just
okay.
a
You guys,
really
like,
shitty
take out the
compass.
Just take
It's
a
a compass that
fingernail,
hurts
like
you.
Dry it.
yeah.
Put it in the mush. Put it in the mush.
Trim
in
his
the mush.
fingernails, and then I've got 10 charges.
Into the
20
mush.
if I take
Oh
their
yeah.
nails.
I don't know if I but the slice of pie that I asked Jerry for, it went into the mush. That was where it went. I didn't eat
Oh,
it.
okay.
Krog, the magic's probably gone. You just put a slab of mud in your mush.
Do you think that half of this isn't slobs of mud?
That's fair. That's fair. That one looks like it's
Yeah.
moving. Whatever's
why
that.
Most
Your,
people over their lifetime will
mush
eat
is
a
so
pound
bad.
of dirt. Grog just
I
does
have
it
to
in one hit.
Yeah.
To say I'm impressed. You not only killed an enormous beast, but you also banished a spirit. You people must be of the divine.
No.
Yes.
Arcane, primal, yeah, but not divine. Nobody with the divine.
I am well versed in the divine, yes.
But
You know of Big Rock?
I have heard of big rocks. Yes.
The best response.
I have
But
seen
you-
a mountain or two.
You have heard of the Big Rock?
There is a volcano in the mountains to the north.
No,
yes.
no. I mean our stony savior, Big Rock.
You
Look,
people are crazy.
you can tell me, but I just want you to know I already have a religion.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna just tell you it's night then.
Okay, sounds good.
Roll a religion check, roll a nat 20, you convert him.
So this guy that got swallowed whole,
Yep.
like chances are he had some money on him, right? Like he didn't
Yep.
just have his wedding ring. Let's cut the whole end. This thing's like 4 people long.
Yep.
I'm gonna give some raw
This
snake
is also
to,
food.
To my guy too. Yeah.
It's also a
food is
bed
also-
roll. You can all just crawl down
It's
his
a
gullet.
giant
You're
sleeping
gonna
bag.
use it like a tauntaun.
We're gonna sleep head to toe, everyone, in the snake.
Ah, I know. Everyone cut, like, every few feet, we cut a slot into him, and then we go through the thing like one of those Chinese dragons.
Oh yes, the intimidation tactic.
Oh my god, that would probably work really, really well.
I don't like the
Actually-
idea of of using
But
an
we're
animal like
but we're
that.
using it's already dead, so we're getting the most use out of it.
I mean, that's practically what leather armor is.
Yeah, if you take it to its end point, that's all. We're just cutting out the middleman.
I don't like the idea of using it as
And
a
I mean,
toy.
it's not a toy, it's a means of intimidation.
Or stealth.
I
They'll
don't
just
think
think,
so.
oh, that's a
That's not
big
gonna be
scary
stealth.
snake, and then we
I
pop out, and
To be
it's
fair, based
six
off the
big
size of
scary
this
men.
beast, I bet it would scare off most alligators that we came across.
I really like the idea of like we get to a abandoned encampment and they just see a rotting giant snake just with and its mouth is just open wide. It's like, oh.
I like the idea of all of
Its
us carrying
face
it on,
crushed.
all of
Yeah.
us are carrying it on our shoulders, and then just underneath you can see Grog and Levias's face. Oh man.
Grog is holding up the arm to
Exactly.
hold it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Oh.
doing shit. I've got a strength of 8, and I'm short.
Dear God.
If
That's,
anyone
that
gets
snake
close
grew
to the mouth,
legs.
then I just stick the arm out and grab him and then pull him in.
It's like aliens.
Oh my god, that's really funny actually. I like this idea. It's a funny idea.
Yeah, that's
It's a
more.
funny idea, but we're not doing it.
Yeah, that's more DT than Elias, but Levias.
Sounded like we crushed the face, and it would look like just a dead snake.
Yeah.
Not the face, like part of the body.
No, like
Hmm.
you know what happens when you get a sausage and you squeeze it in the middle and
No,
toothpaste.
plain in detail.
I've never seen sausage.
What
Well,
is a sausage?
You can cook it. If you want to search its body, it's about 3 silver and 16 copper pieces in there, as well as a really poorly maintained short sword.
Yay. All your snakes are dead.
You sleep through the rest of the night uneventfully.
Good.
Okay.
You can prepare spells, yeah?
Do we get hit
Prepare
points back
spells.
for resting?
2 times your level.
Yeah.
So why don't we?
Oh, were you hurt?
No. Well, I took some fire damage the other back at the thing, and I forgot to cleanse that the other night, and I was just checking because I know it's not a full heal. When you
Why
rest.
didn't you just ask me to fucking? Or you could med yourself too.
I was down 2 hit
No,
points.
you don't.
You slept 2 nights,
Yeah.
so you would have healed the full.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this? Since Logan is really tired, why don't we end?
No, I'm fine. I'm seriously fine.
Okay.
If you're ending because of me, don't, because I swear to God I'm fine.
Okay. We will continue then. Why
Can
don't
we
we
take a
take a
break?
short break here?
Yep.
Yep. Correct. I'm gonna go grab a sandwich real fast. And then, yeah, we'll continue.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay, welcome back. So, now that we've kind of worked out as far as what exactly they will do, what that ring will do, I think we are good to continue from there.
I'll roll my aid.
Do we even have to roll it? Can he just go to the next? Oh, there's the
Uh,
mark not.
He still needs to roll it to be
He
moving
needs to
you
get
in the
to the-
direction
yeah,
because it still has to be within 500 feet.
Just the DCs. Yeah.
Yeah, the DC is
Easier to-
way lower now.
Oh, nice. So I can keep rolling occultism. Actually, you know what? Ghosts were pretty lame.
Can I roll nature then to try and bond with this Drake
Yeah, absolutely.
or this wyvern? I was feeding them
still roll survival
pieces
then
of snake
to
and
try to
gator.
make up for. This doesn't really matter. So you get a +2 so far.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
snake,
plus
don't
two.
you?
He does,
Snake is yummy.
he does like it.
+3.
And his chew toy is helping his anxiety.
I don't think your 12 helps him.
That's fair. I need to roll a 15 because I'm untrained.
I will designate him as my
forgot.
prey and tracking him.
Give you
And
+2.
that'll be a 24 because +2 and -1 from the ring.
Easy. So you start moving further into the swamp. After about an hour of just kind of following into the direction, eventually the ring goes off. Pulls you a little bit, going a little bit more northwards, as you find what seems like where he maybe tried to make a leap and had to kind of jam a dagger or something while he was either catching his breath, staying above the water on one of these mangrove trees to kind of like get purchase. So there's nothing else to grab here. So you find like this large gash that's indicative of like a short sword or a dagger being plunged into it. You're definitely on the right track. As you keep going inwards, just kind of following these very subtle signs for, I guess the long and short is you follow it for basically the full, like a full day as you start getting into the territory where these mangroves are getting absolutely massive. Like we're talking like standing, 60 feet out of the water, just humongous as these roots are basically bridging entire rivers as they're kind of fighting for resources and spreading them wider and wider, and as you start to kind of have a land bridge. As you're continuing kind of following these small markings of his boot scuffs, this just very, very subtle signs that normally even a well-trained tracker would not find. You see a smokestack. As you see a small stone tower. It looks like maybe at one point a watchtower that's slightly kind of sunken into the swamp. As you see a stack coming from it, and one of the windows kind of sticks out of the water, just above the water where an individual could climb into.
I'm being within 500 feet. If we're that close, do I detect him in there?
Yes.
Righto, lads, we got him.
Very nice. You know he's in there then?
Yep. What the ring is telling me. Imagine it's like spinning around my finger like a magic compass.
Oh,
It's
girl.
like,
Go ahead and sit down.
I was gonna say, do you think that we could
Levias, Mark. Go ahead.
mhm.
Play nurse a little bit longer.
It's not
Okay.
treated,
Gonna need
but
it.
You could try.
Can I?
If you're not trained in it, you can't do it.
Oh, okay, never mind. He was trying to help you with it.
Well, I was going to before I bugger off, but if that's 10 minutes,
Okay.
then yeah, no. I'd have to sit there and be helping the entire time, wouldn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
I could do that though, right? If we're hanging back.
Well, you and
I
I,
mean, you
are
can
stealthy
both
forward.
aid.
You both can.
Okay.
Multiple people can aid.
Oh well,
Right.
that'll be -1 as well. And get fucking old real quick.
Oh!
Easy enough.
Don't worry about it.
Double that dice. There you go. That's his
That's
full
my
HP.
that's my full HP. Yeah.
Yeah. You're healed.
Thank you.
You're healed now. Stop your fucking complaining.
Oh, yeah, boy. You want to
it
kill the
looking at
guy
the
who
towel?
captured you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
free you in
gonna
there.
stealth
You can
to.
stab him.
I guess I shall stealth with
No.
you.
That'll be a 15 because yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry. You could cure poison, right? Because
Uh,
he might get super poisoned.
why would I want to cure it?
I mean, don't we kind of want to bring this guy in to answer for his crimes?
I'm not fucking worrying about dragging him fucking 5 days back to
Fair
town.
enough. I suppose if the people don't know of this operation, having it just be quelched is good enough.
And magically no. Well,
Hmm.
maybe I could, but I don't have that prepared. It would just be a lot of work with medicine.
Zug zug.
All right, they get into the water and start swimming stealthily. Is anyone else coming along?
If they're going stealth, I don't want to fuck up their shit.
Follow behind. Give us kind of 30 seconds.
Okay. As you guys get towards the window and kind of crawl inside, as there's a lovely cabin in, as you smell baked goods.
hmm
You kind of hit into this coiling stairway that under, like, very, like, 2 feet to your right is underwater, and up is like this fire. As you guys creep up to the top, you see just an old woman just kind of pulling a pie out of the oven. Ah, delicious.
Is the ring pointing to that old woman?
It's up top. It's above you.
Okay.
Goes over and sets it on a table. Sits in a rocking chair.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Hello?
I'll stand up. See me?
Who's there?
I'm over here.
She's like looking at you. Who's there?
It's Morik.
Oh, nice to meet you, Morik.
I'm staying hidden.
Have you?
Well,
what are you
what's your
doing
name?
here? Hagatha?
Heck. Jeez.
Perfect name. Perfect name for a swamp lady.
Was there another man who came through here?
Oh yes, Nathaniel. Good boy. Great boy.
Do you know what he is?
I think he's a dwarf, right?
He's a slaver.
Well, no one's perfect.
Where is
Okay,
he? Right?
so she's the racist old grandma. That's what I just learned.
I think he's upstairs in his room, playing with Biddy.
All right. Stay down here for us, please.
Okay, sure.
Is she just like a human? Like, what is she?
She's a human.
Okay.
Who's us?
Me and my imaginary friend.
Deception. I rolled a 2. Oh, that's all. Yeah, go ahead and say hi to my boy. Just don't let him know he's a dwarf.
What?
Well, you know what they say about dwarves.
They don't want to know that they're dwarves.
They don't acknowledge their
All
heritage.
right.
Seem like a good man.
Thank you, Hagatha.
You know what they say about dwarves? They're inferior to humans.
Is she
Don't
blind?
tell him that.
Just some way.
Would you like some pie?
Is she blind?
She is blind.
You could probably guess by the fact that she hasn't seen you.
Excuse me, Hagatha. I'm gonna talk to my imaginary.
Oh, okay. What do you want? What do you do here? Hagatha? 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 What do you
Should I go up and talk to him? Or are you gonna leave me alone? Hagatha, me and my very friend are gonna go up.
You're such a strange boy, but that's fine. When you come back down, try the pie.
I am inside checking the fuck out of this woman.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, I want to meet this woman so
It's
bad.
perception in this.
We'll old people off.
Does this old lady know a Gripply and a Kobold?
No, it was a Gripply and a Goblin.
23.
She's made some nice pie.
Okay.
This is Jerry's pie.
So you guys are gonna go fight him alone?
Well,
They're
I
going ahead.
thought you guys. I did say kind of you guys follow like 30 seconds behind.
But I mean,
We've
where's
been here
the
talking for a bit.
place?
I'd
So
say this
have
one would
we-
probably be like outside the, maybe a couple feet back from the like 10,
I'm gonna
20
roll
feet
my
back.
stealth.
Same.
Yeah, just to follow behind them. Yeah.
Sure.
Not bad.
Pretty
Yeah,
bad.
pretty bad.
You're swimming with a hand. It's hard.
Oh!
He's gonna roll his stealth.
Dude,
I'm
she's
not
just
going
gonna
in.
think I'm a fucking rambunctious gator. What the fuck?
He's gonna come as well.
You're going in the stew.
He's gonna come, Ox?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Togg's gonna swim as
He's
well.
gonna come.
Yeah,
Did
well, no, he said he's
Baloo roll
gonna
his
come,
stealth?
Ox.
Mind out of the gutter there, Logan. Yeah, if I'm looking up towards the window, I'll kind of just motion if I see anyone.
Yeah, as you like motion towards them as you move up, or are you gonna wait there and explain what's happening to them,
Just kind of see them and just kind of motion them to come in.
and then you'll follow up,
Yeah.
Morik? Okay.
So did we see and hear what just happened in there?
No.
Okay.
Well, if we see them coming, and I'm just gonna point upstairs and go.
I don't see any way this can be misconstrued.
Death.
What's the best I can
upstairs.
do without talking?
I point
Okay.
at Jerry, I point at the old lady, and
Yep. Okay. You head upstairs. You guys head upstairs.
I wasn't going. I had said that I wasn't going in. By the way.
Oh, okay. Who is going in?
I'm going in.
Grog.
Is
I'm-
Jerry?
I'll stay outside with Star.
Please, one of you come in.
I actually
Um,
mentioned to Baloo to go around back.
There's just a window.
Hmm?
Everything else is sunken under. There's just one window to enter.
Of this building?
yeah.
Yeah. It's a
about the
sunken,
chimney?
half-sunken tower.
Yeah. What about chimney?
That's on the
It's
roof.
coming out. Yeah, it's going through the roof.
You're assuming a
Yeah.
lot.
It's a sunken tower with one window.
I don't know. Maybe he jumps out the other side of the tower.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm gonna Tog, stay out here with Star and Baloo.
I can do that.
I'm gonna go inside with them.
All right, you guys head upstairs. As Grog's splashing and trying to keep his hand from like accidentally grabbing something, trying to keep his.
I was gonna say, meanwhile, Wyvern's like, "Ah, ah."
Exactly, as it's trying not to drown. Like sometimes water goes a little. Shh. It's, going as you get to the window. You like the hand reaches a little too close to your face, like as you climb up inside with Jerry.
Mhm.
You guys come in, you smell pie. Hello? Oh no, did another gator get in? What the? As you guys upstairs here. As the tower shakes a little bit. As one of the doors kind of just like gets nudged open. As you guys are met with this enormous dog.
It's a puppy.
As it's upstairs, like as it's coming down the
Oh,
stairs.
okay. I thought you said
You
we're
guys
met
might
with
be
it.
able to
I thought it was
avoid it.
down
Get the
here.
voice. Is that in character?
If the puppy comes into the room, absolutely.
We have
Ah,
been told to be
When
quiet.
you said we were met with the dog, I assumed
the
it was like
upstairs
looking
people.
at us.
The
Oh,
upstairs
okay. Okay, I thought you were talking to us.
yeah. If
Okay.
I'm upstairs with Morik, I am hugging the fucking wall.
Okay.
Find
Yeah,
some-
Yeah.
I'll make you guys roll me a new stealth check for this. Okay.
Ah, horrible.
-1 because of my ring, which I can't take off apparently.
Oh, it's a pig.
Keeps walking past you guys. It like sniffs over into your area. Keeps walking downstairs as you see this like at the shoulder. It's like 4.5 feet tall dog. Just this absolutely monster of an animal.
It's
As you
a
yell at the
puppy!
puppy. Oh, good. Hold on. There might be more people here. Would you all like some pie?
Wait, is it dirt?
No, it's
Absolutely. I would
Come-
love some
made
pie.
Of course. Good. Please
I'll
bring
take
the
some
pie.
pie.
As the dog like bites it with its underbite or overbite and carries it over, puts it on the table as it's like a
Fucking
slice
drool
of
everywhere.
slightly hot as it licks its
Mm,
jowls a little bit.
Gross.
Boy, good boy.
Roll me a nature check.
Yeah.
We'll set them out here. You're in there.
All
with the dog.
your dogs are friends. Can I? Never mind.
You and dogs are friends.
Can I pull out like a piece of my ration and give him some like smoked meat or dried
Yeah,
meat
absolutely.
or something?
He doesn't bite you, but he just stays growling as he eats it.
Give me kisses. It's a good old doggy.
You get too close to his face, it like nips at you.
Oh!
It's just,
Oh, he's just misunderstood.
well,
So
Thank
what
you
kind
so
of
much
pie
for
do
the
you
pie.
have?
well, this one's blackberries.
Mm,
Where do you get blackberries around here?
From the swamp.
The
Nathaniel
swamp?
brought them to me.
That's. I'm gonna save mine. I'm not gonna eat it yet.
I
How
don't
do
know
you
what I
know,
would do with
Nathaniel?
without such a kind boy.
How do you
How
know,
about-
Nathaniel?
5 years or so.
He's come in and out of here.
Every now and again, every few months.
Has he ever
Sure
brought
has
friends
what I
with him?
need. A couple times.
What have they been like?
All nice, pleasant people. Brought me good things. Said one day that he was going to buy a house in the country. But I always thought I was in the country. And he always takes the damn boat.
You just said that you knew you got them from the swamp, though.
Yes, but I would like to live in the country.
So you imagine it?
Yes, like with the
Understandable.
grass, not water everywhere, and these goddamn mosquitoes.
You should
he's
leave your
kinda
windows
green.
closed. They probably wouldn't get in.
I only have one, and the roof. The roof leaks all the time.
We'll have Nathaniel put more windows in for you if he's such a
Well,
nice
he
boy.
tried that one time, but it just don't lean on the right side of the tower too much. It sometimes give way.
How did you wind up in this tower?
Well, when I was a young girl, I
Ooh.
fell in
when
love
I
with
was
this
a young
handsome
warthog.
swamp man. And we found this abandoned tower and would run away here.
Wait a minute. Did you get married to this man?
No, by no means. I was a young harlot at the time, a prostitute in one of the towers, you see, in the towns, you see. And I fell in love with this man, and we would escape away from my work to come here. Never made love once. What a strange old man.
I've never met a swampstitute before. Oh, so interesting.
You just met a ghost of a swampstitute like a few hours ago.
Yeah, well, that's a ghost. I've never met a real one.
Did he ever give you a
Those are
ring
real.
or anything?
No. He mostly showed me the beauty of the swamp.
I shall suck your
This
dick for a
tower.
chimichanga.
That's how I fell in love with this
Oh.
place. But I would love to. He always told me he'd move me to the country with the grass and a cow. Maybe a mule and a horse, so I didn't have to walk.
Maybe a lake.
No more boats. A lake would be well, maybe one boat if we have a lake. That'd be fine.
Yes. Lakes are so much better than swamps.
I just,
I-
Shit.
Yeah, but there's less gators too.
yeah. Well, that's a good thing. They come in the
Yes,
windows sometimes. Good
just
has
want
to
pie.
kill them.
How long have you had Gunter for?
8 years or so.
He's a big little boy.
That's an oxymoron.
Oh, those are love growls. Ooh.
Oh, I think he likes you. Yes,
think
come here.
so
Go to
too.
go.
Does
He's like
Gunther-
looking, just growling and.
Does Gunther have a ball? Does Gunther have a ball in this house, like a something
Yeah,
lying, like
he
a
has
toy
a
or
ball
something?
over there.
Can-
Well,
can
well, hold on.
I'm gonna find it.
Gunther,
Axe on the
get your ball.
ground.
Go to get your ball.
This is just gonna be like the head of a man.
What's the skull?
I'm picturing
Is
the
there-
dog
is-
from
Where's the
Half-Life.
No,
ball?
it's just hard sewn leather that he's
Perfect.
chewed up a bunch.
She's blind, right, Ox?
Yeah, she's blind.
Can I mage hand it up and like around and fly it around
Yeah, I
Gunther to
see.
make him chase it? He's a good boy. Go get it. Go get it. Go
Just
get
these-
it.
As these jaws are clamping, it's that just
Yeah.
big noise that big. It's like, oh god, I'm glad that's not me. As he's
Whoop.
just
You're
Well,
gonna be
man,
quicker than that.
It has been a pleasure speaking with you. We do have some business with Nathaniel upstairs, though.
oh yes, you must be one of his fine friends. Well, please leave the boat, and I'll be happy to,
The
I love
boat.
that song, TT.
Sorry.
go upstairs, meet with him, do
I'm-
your business, and did you know he
that's
might have been a slaver? I would have
Oh,
never
never
guessed.
would have
Puppy
guessed.
cock.
I couldn't believe that.
Some fine fellow literally seconds ago told me this. I don't know
Oh.
if I believe him, but
He must have been a madman.
You shouldn't hear everything you hear.
talking-
You shouldn't hear
Just talking
everything
to his
you hear in the
friend.
swamp.
I gotta
would you
say,
like me to have
dude,
Guta show you to his room?
that would be lovely, actually.
Krog, why don't you go up? I'm going to put a nice pot of tea on if you don't mind. I brought my own.
Oh, that would be,
It'd be lovely.
amazing.
You
Yes.
can talk about your experiences,
Tea and
I'll make
pie.
sure no one comes in unannounced with Gunther. Yes?
Sure.
So,
I'm gonna-
so is Gunter going upstairs or no?
Sounds like no. What? Do you know which
Oh,
room
you're
he's
trying to keep
staying
them
in?
from having to kill the dog, aren't you?
Yes, I'm trying to keep the ball flying around so that he
Okay.
stays downstairs so we don't have to kill more than one thing today. Yes.
Maybe we could get the other two in here then.
No, they're claustrophobic. They're making sure the perimeter is free of alligators, like this fine lady said.
Yeah.
So no
I
alligators
saw
leave.
like 6 of them, like 20 years ago.
I
Okay.
know.
I've only
Okay.
killed 12. Hold on.
You've killed 12?
Well, there was that one that came in my bed,
This
and
lady
I
is
was
level
there, and it went,
5.
and so I stabbed it.
I
This
think that
lady's higher level
shouldn't be
than
a
us.
surprise to her. I mean,
If
if
there's
she worked as a
something
lady of the
strange-
night,
Sleeping in your bed.
yeah, things
Please
coming in
let
and
it
out.
go.
I will accept all kinds of folks, but not the lizards. Like they can stay outside.
What about lizard folk?
They're fine,
Good.
but they're lizard folk.
Oh. Anyway, show me to where I could put a pot of tea on.
Yeah, probably the fire that's right there.
Yes, thank you.
I can feel the heat from it.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Are
go
you
put a.
blind too?
No, I'm just oblivious.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm just an
Me
idiot.
too sometimes. You're like making tea.
We
as you're
have so
keeping-
much in common.
as good as you're distracting Gunther with the
Yes,
ball as you go
yes.
upstairs.
I'm actually putting tea on, by the way.
Yeah.
Logan. Okay, he's asleep.
No, he's not sleeping, guys. He's just got
Yeah,
his
he's
eyes
paying
closed.
attention. All right, so everybody, so Logan, I need you to roll me a thievery check to unlock the door. Go ahead, you're listening, and we're gonna end here.
Everyone, screen cap that picture and draw dicks all over his face.
Hold on.
But he had his nice bowl of warm soup. How would he fall asleep?
His lovely soup. Oh, look who woke up.
And, hey, Logan, go to bed. We're ending for the night.
Yeah.
Like to your bed, so Nikki doesn't find you in your chair again.
No.
Just no.
Okie
Do not
dokie.
like to- is
Thanks for
end the
watching.
stream.
See ya.
Are you and Nick